Previously on the Lineage of Moonreach, we've seen some pretty amazing things over the course of this campaign, and now it all comes down to this. We saw, at the start, the Wolves of Moonreach returning to their new home, Wolves Rest, and we saw them encounter new friends and allies, namely people like Herstag Treehollow, who became an integral part of their team. We saw them save and destroy cities like Roundfoot Town. We saw them get transported through different planes, go to the Starlight Plane, end up in the Underdark, meet people like Chester, head to tons of different locations, go back in time. They encountered their past selves as babies. They encountered their parents much younger. They've gone to planes of light, planes of darkness, and planes where magic didn't work. They've lost friends and allies over the course of this campaign, specifically these last few arcs that you guys have all heard, and you've been there, and you have mourned with them. But you've also celebrated in their victories, and there have been many of those as well. And as I said, this all leads up to this point. We are facing down the final BBEG, the big bad evil guy. And hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed recording it. So, without further ado, welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast. Lindsey, are you all right?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
She's a sado.
I'm a sado. I've loved this.
Don't call my wife that. I'll kill you. Spill your blood at this table.
That's the line.
Spill your blood at this table. That's a dope line.
On your table.
I won't spill this blood at your table.
Nobody spills blood on my table but me.
And it's usually on curry night. I'm very bad with chef's knives.
My hands get so greasy anyway. I don't know how it happens.
Curry is very chunky sometimes. The way I make it, I have to chop it up into smaller, bite-sized bits so I don't choke on it.
And I always chop with a sword because that's how you chop things.
Greased up chef guy.
Anyway,
We have a review.
I should probably introduce everybody since it's the last episode.
Never
and maybe
mind.
you guys
Carry on.
actually
After
say your
140
character
episodes,
names.
I don't fucking know how to do the podcast.
Yeah, it's clear.
I can't.
We only let you be a part of this podcast as a joke anyway.
Fine. I'll be the butt. I don't care. I'm always the butt.
You're always the butt because you smell like the butt.
I'll cop to that.
Shots fired.
I ruined that house we stayed at during Gen Con. That house is fucked.
They had to take it off the Airbnb. Yes.
Seriously, it's like a
They
waste
took the
of-
entire value of the house out of our
It's like removing an egress window.
They're like under construction, down for the count.
For life.
That was a fun weekend.
That was.
Not for you.
Not for me at all, except for the times that it wasn't
Yeah.
Or for Billy.
Or for
It was
Billy.
great for me.
Especially when you thought that, who was there?
Tom Waits.
I don't think he
thought
actually
we met
thought that.
Tom
For
Waits.
approximately 20 seconds. Yes.
20 seconds.
I was like, wait, what? Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, we're fuckers.
yeah, mean.
Conspiring together.
I was not a part of that, but I did
Yeah,
laugh at
yeah.
it after it happened. It was funny.
I am your host and DM, Seth. And around the table, we have our players.
I'm Billy, and I'll be laying to rest Willem.
I'm Tomas, and it has been my pleasure to play Tomar Ironfist.
I'm Lindsey, and I never want to let Pinwin Dingleroot go because he's been my favorite character ever.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Gorbel.
That's right.
Oh, shit.
Each week we record for your listening pleasure. And I think this is part 2 of episode 140.
That is correct.
It all
Name
comes down to
TBD.
this. Yes, name TBD.
Shitteth, hitteth, the faneth.
Or just shitteth hitteth. That's pretty good.
Can I get a prophylactic?
Shit on the jugular.
We have a review, you said, though.
I did say that. We do have a review. And it's a really nice review.
Oh.
And you can leave your review like they did on Apple Podcasts. This is from Agrolix. I love this podcast and its creators. They took it a step farther.
Wow.
They're interested in extending this relationship.
Us too.
What about our warranty, though?
I mean, you can hop out of warranties. Rent to own or something.
We are none of us
Not
are
the way
hot
I signed
singles.
mine. I signed mine in
You
blood.
signed yours?
Womp womp.
I originally found it through memes on Instagram and then started listening to it, and now it's my go-to podcast to listen to. I'm on episode 114 now, and the dynamic that everyone has is so comforting to me. Everyone kind of completes each other, although I do miss a certain tree person's sad face.
Yeah.
Who?
Leothandria.
Tree man.
Oh, Tree Man.
Tree man.
that
a
was
really dark arc, though, when he
Yeah,
turned
that
on
was-
us.
But you know what? At the end of the day, we learned the power of friendship and how to stitch up wounds.
And
so
not to trust tree people.
number one.
Because they're trees.
Photosynthesis doesn't do what I thought it did.
Like, I'll be sad and I'll listen to this podcast, and 5 minutes in, I'm not sad anymore.
Oh,
I'm a very imaginative person. So when the characters / things are described,
Are
I
you
just love
crying
it
to
so
us?
much. No, I'm in
Liar.
Stab her with this.
I'm a very imaginative person, so when the characters / things are described, I just love it so much, and it's really got me into D&D. I already had interest in fantasy and games, but this just sealed the deal, and now I'm trying to convince my friends to create a game with me, although I'm not having much luck since I only know 2 other people who like D&D, and they both already have their own D&D groups. But hopefully I'll get to create or play a game as awesome and funny as the one you guys have made here.
Oh man.
that
was
is an
so
excellent
sweet.
review, Agrolix.
We complete
Agrolix.
each other.
That was
Wait,
very
when did you leave
heartfelt
that?
and good. No,
That was almost too positive.
Thank you, Agrolix.
it's not like our common, the fuck is
you.
this? We're accustomed to it.
it was a rare positive review that we had.
But thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's
thank you.
weird, the notion of being able to inspire others to want to get into the hobby that we've been doing.
Yeah. No, it's
That's
a
so
nice
rad.
feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is excellent.
But keep trying, because like me and Mika played D&D just randomly the first time, and we liked it so much we're on a podcast right now. So
Things
like,
are
we just
coming up,
never
you
stop.
guys.
I didn't know I was gonna like D&D, and then I super did.
And
So
there's, I mean,
keep trying.
if you're
Try your
having a
best.
hard time finding people, there's online communities and stuff.
That's true.
And hey, you could even go to our Discord. Maybe you can find someone there who will play with you.
Yeah.
There's some
There's
cool people in
definitely-
Discord. They've
yeah.
been talking about maybe
Yeah.
playing a game. So, Agrolix, come join the community. Everyone, come join the community.
Yeah. If you're
It's Friday.
and yeah, hold out hope,
Right.
but also keep in mind that you know, to a starving man, every morsel looks like a meal. Keep in mind when seeking out those groups, there are definitely some groups it's okay to say no to. So don't settle for your experience in D&D.
And to a hungry man, you're going to get a
Yeah.
morsel in a place where you weren't expecting.
Yeah, it's true. You thought we were done. Never done.
Never done.
That was
Never
not
done.
an endorsement.
Always
That was-
hungry.
We do not endorse hungry man.
Not
or
anymore.
vice versa. Just
Oh,
check the
oh.
microwave.
I missed
There's one
that.
in
I
there
missed that.
at all times. Sometimes it's just the brownie.
All right. I think it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question. The very last campfire question of this campaign. And fortunately, we have a very good one provided by one of our patrons, M. And speaking of M, we have something extra special from M.
What? What?
M got us those dice.
Oh,
Emma.
sick.
If you guys aren't
you-
aware,
What?
Emmerich is one of 2 people, I believe, in charge of the Designs and Dragons shop. And if you don't know what Designs and Dragons is, you have fucked up, and you need to get on Instagram and go to their link tree and check out all the offerings they have, because they make fucking outstanding
magical.
dice.
Sparkly,
It rolls really
love
well.
it.
Michaela, you got yours, and what happened right away when you rolled it?
I rolled a natural 20 right
So
off
did I.
the bat. And
Me
that
too.
never happens.
Same.
Yeah. Billy rolled a natural 20. Michaela rolled a natural 20.
Lindsey rolled a 1.
My second one was
We're
a
not
natural
talking
20.
about
I had
mine.
an 18 the first time. That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
I'm rolling
always
in the
good.
wrong campaign. It'll be better in the next campaign.
But it was really cool of them to make dedicated characters.
super
yeah.
Very cool.
This is
Beautiful.
Very cool.
I'm
Thank you so much, Ed.
psyched.
Yeah.
Completely didn't even ask or
Beautiful.
hint that we wanted this sort of thing, just out of the goodness of their heart.
Yeah, and M asked me specifically hey, can you tell me a little bit about what we can expect in their just a little detail of each of their campaign 2 characters, and then crafted those dice based on that. I
That's
also
so
didn't know
kind
though.
and cool.
Yeah, it's way cool, but I didn't know that M was also going to send me dice. I thought it was just going to be for you guys, and then I get some too. So thank you, M.
Stop. You're gonna make us cry.
You're gonna make Lindsey
You're
cry.
gonna make me cry.
Is that what you want?
On Shabbos,
On this, the last day of our podcast.
On this, the day of our death.
All right. So without further ado, here is M's campfire question. Over the course of this journey, what part of your personal change and growth are you most proud of? Conversely, what was the worst compromise to your character you had to make to achieve your goals? Now, I want to say, I can reread this if you guys need me to, but I want to say this is probably the best and most well-written question, in addition to it being just a good question in general.
That sounds like a
Conversely-
slight.
Yeah. Fuck everybody else's questions.
Let me make this clear.
Trev writing in all emojis.
I don't know what your emojo language is.
No, it's just a well-written one, and I thought that was a great one to end this campaign on. So I will repeat this question. Over the course of this journey, what part of your personal change and growth are you most proud of? Conversely, what was the worst compromise to your character you had to make to achieve your goals? And you know what? I'm just going to go in order tonight. So Willem, what was your personal change and growth that you're most proud of, and what did you have to kind of sacrifice in order to, or compromise rather, to achieve your goals?
I think I'm most proud because most proud of the fact that I'm able to get close to people again. At the very start of this campaign, I was very close to my friends in Moonreach. And almost immediately when this life was thrust upon us, I kind of threw away what felt like my humanity, what was my humanity, and took up a life of killing, and just an assassin, a hired blade. And
just
that
a really shitty dude.
compromised my morals and whatnot. And I think I've come back around. At least I hope I have somewhat. And a lot of that has to do with Pinwin, I think. And Pinwin's kind of pulled me back from the
I'm
brink.
sorry. I know that's not funny, but your reaction. Okay, sorry.
Pinwin's just under the boards, like, oh.
Pinwin sobbing,
Just eating a pint of Ben and Jerry's.
trying to be quiet and let him speak. Keep going.
Yeah, and I think Pinwin helped pull me back from the brink. And meeting Shagara, I think all of that has kind of reignited my humanity flame. As far as compromising my morals for meeting goals, it's hard to compromise morals that you don't have. So there's this whole in between where I think that was my compromise, was I was sacrificing my humanity to get better at fighting and focus on fighting and killing to reach these goals. And it's one of those things where it's well, if I didn't make these choices, I wouldn't be where I am today kind of thing. So you almost can't really say that I wish I hadn't. But I think there may have been a shorter road to get to where I am at this point. So I think that was probably the biggest compromise, is just throwing away all that time of just kind of being the lone wolf.
Very nice. Pinwin clapping over the floor.
What is that? That is the largest cockroach I've ever heard.
Tomar.
Yikes. Okay. So when I started in this campaign, I mean, from where everyone has been listening into our adventures, I was in a really dark spot. Like, when I set out on adventuring, when I left Gorbel, I wanted to bring hope back to my people who were all lost for so long, and I just fucked that up so hard the first time, and I lost faith. Then I got it back again, but then I lost it again. And when I came back to everyone, I was in a really dark spot. I had spent so long on the ethereal plane, and I was barely myself anymore. But with this family that we have, I was able to bring hope back to our people. And I haven't even fully embraced that idea, because the dwarves were one thing before, and now we've given them new life. Mm-hmm. But part of that was like losing the lives of so many people, including a dwarf, a brother. Like, we made a lot of sacrifices, and we've come a long way. I'm proud of being able to say that I did what I set out to do. But I also am overwhelmed with where that leaves me, like, after this. Like, the dwarves have been propping me up as some sort of savior, and I don't know how to lead them. I don't know how to bring them more than what I already have. And I've also sacrificed, like, personal relationships with people along the way. And I'm really tired of all of the fighting and the wars, and that's not how I want to be. So I really hope that when we solve this, when this is over, then we can begin to truly heal again.
Very nice. Pinwin.
Okay. Thing I'm most proud of? Growth that I'm most proud of?
Yep.
This one on my foot.
So even though I am one of the, elder members of the group, as you know, it's very obvious. I started out, I think, maybe the most immature, probably just early in my journey, I guess. I thought I was just going to go out, hunt some dragons. My motives were very simple. I just wanted to adventure, and I wanted to kill a dragon. And I've now grown to have experiences where I don't want to kill a dragon, and I actually want to befriend dragons. And I've had really great circumstances from doing that. So I think that's growth, not killing the dragons like I thought I'd need to. And I've also taken a little bit more time to consider others' perspectives before I jump into making decisions and actions and jumping into another plane. It affects other people. There's still sometimes, where it kind of gets the best of me, and it happens. But I do think I have grown there. And I don't think I ever anticipated getting to have friends and a built-in family like this. I had such a close family back home, and I was kind of thinking I was going to be on my own, and it was just really cool to be able to have a family elsewhere. Which kind of leads me to the compromise. I was really close to my family, and I knew it would be a compromise to leave Shadeholm, considering the fact that all my family did get kidnapped and the village set on fire and stuff. It got a little scary there, and not being able to be there to be the main protector all the time, especially now that I do know what was kind of up there, what we were up against. But Also recognizing that we were fighting something that was part of protecting my family too. So it was a compromise there. And also relationships. Yeah. I will do a lot of exploring if I, don't die today. I think I'll be doing some more exploring in my personal relationships. And just, going on dates. And there's a few different people who I've met along the way where I don't know, I haven't gotten to really explore. We've been so busy trying to save the world. There's not time for love and romance. So, yeah, I'll probably see if I can take care of that itch. Scratch that itch. Something.
That 7-year itch.
Yeah, something like that. If I live. Otherwise, that's a big compromise because, yeah. But,
Very nice.
yeah, overall, it's worth it. We're doing cool stuff, especially, like, if this ends up okay. And we save the world. Like, totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Gorbel.
Personally, I'm really proud of how we all came back together and welcomed in a new person as well, and really grew together as a group and addressed a lot of the bad things from our past and have sort of been working through them and coming to terms with them. And I think that has contributed to a lot of personal growth with all of us and made our relationship a lot stronger. I mean, we've been friends our entire lives, except for Pinwin, but
Always, our whole lives, just not, we didn't know it yet. It was just destiny. It's fine. Continue, Gorbel.
thanks. But I'm really proud of how much we've all helped one another grow and helped each other reach our own personal goals and stuff. Compromise wise, I think early on I would have said that it would have been my lifestyle that I sacrificed. I was doing pretty well on the performance fighting circuit before this, and that was awesome. But I think now I've come to realize that's probably not as big of a sacrifice as I once thought. And now what I'm realizing is, it really sucks that I gave up that relationship that I had with Lufric. He was a really good friend to me. And also, I guess another part is kind of almost the same thing as the personal growth. We've learned a lot of really bad things about our past and our childhood and our family members. And I think you can't unlearn those things. So that's been hard. But we're working through it.
Yeah.
I really like the idea that you brought up. We aren't fully fleshed out characters all the way.
Mm-mm.
What this campaign has been was facing our problems and coming to terms with the problems. So I feel like the growth happens after the fact, but a big step in that was encountering those problems and then facing them head on and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we all die.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Maybe somebody will live. Who knows?
But
You guys might get lucky.
Yeah. But I mean, you know what they say. There's always a corn in the brownie.
There's always a corn in the brownie.
Always a corn in the brownie.
Hasta la vista.
Gravy.
And also with your soul.
You can have a point of boon for that.
Yeah, whatever.
Speaking of boon,
I just choked on my own saliva.
Me too.
You're salivarized.
Boon! Oh, can I get another one? Click, click, boon.
roll luck.
Nah, it's not worth it.
Oh.
Wait, was he going to give you a whole other boon or a point?
We'll never know.
It was an 8.
Oh, okay.
No point.
Okay. It's worth the time.
Okay, so for you guys' additional boon here that all of you will receive, you'll all get something kind of special. Tomar. Actually, we'll start with you, Pinwin, since you were the first one to get that threshold.
All right.
Yours will happen when we start. How about that?
All right.
Okay, Gorbel. You will receive the boon of
Being a badass.
the boss.
Oh.
Boon of the boss.
That was close.
Once per day, you can choose to succeed on a saving throw that you may have failed.
Nice.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, not once per day, once per long rest.
Okay.
That really matters, but
I thought you were going to hit her with once per round. And I was like,
so stupid.
That would be dumb.
counterspell. And
and that is the extent of it.
that's pretty dope.
That is.
All right, Tomar,
Yep.
you get the boon of endeavor. You get an extra attack.
Oh.
Every round? Like
Yes.
every attack he does, he gets an extra? Damn. That's cool.
Rain down fire.
That's dope. I lost my extra attacks when I changed classes. So.
That's exciting.
That's be good.
Congratulations.
Be good.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Congratulations,
That
everyone.
incentivizes me to hit people.
Not me.
You can toss in some headbutts now.
It's true.
That's true. Bring those babies back.
Headbutt a demon.
Yeah.
Break my face.
That'd be cool.
Ow.
Willem, you get the boon of the enforcer. Your crit range drops to 1920.
Mm.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's cool.
Rolls threes the rest of the game.
Accurate.
I feel like as a whole, you roll pretty good, and I don't know how you do it.
As a whole,
Yeah.
I roll.
Like, it's always pretty wild because you'll roll on D&D Beyond, and I'll be like, it's not even cheating. Like, it's sad.
Well, rogues are skill monkeys, so that's like the big thing is that they get tons. Like,
Yeah. I have like my lowest plus on my skills is a 9.
Oh, okay. I see now.
but what's your highest?
22.
Oh my
That's really good.
Yes, and
Lord.
Lassie. Mine is 17.
Oh, Todd.
Damn.
Here, I just thought you were
14.
wild,
Yours is 3
constantly
times per
rolling
long rest.
good.
I apologize.
I was like,
Whoa,
geez, Billy,
3
when are
times
you
per
gonna
long
roll?
rest?
Yeah.
Like, Bruce.
You're basically a legendary monster now.
Yeah.
Did you say 3?
Per long rest, yep. They do not replenish
3 times.
until
Nice.
you've had a long rest. But those are just
Awesome.
saves, so keep that in mind.
That thing you have to roll all the time.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say that I could just read what I wrote? Okay, so I just choose to save on
If
a
you-
failed
if
one.
you
It's
fail,
not I get
yeah.
to re-roll it. I just get to
No, yeah, you just
fucking
succeed.
save.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You
Boon of the boss.
I'm a
roll
fucking
that
monster.
You're a boss.
Boss monster. Fun game.
Boss lady.
You're a boss boon.
Shall we get started?
Good
Yes.
When we last left off, you guys were rocketing on your dragons toward the God's Valley, and suddenly, you guys were stopped by Zara once more, who held up a stone and said, "This can resurrect one individual. It also allows you to access another plane." You guys are just kind of in a sense of stasis here as she stands in front of you.
Can we mind talk to her at all, or?
You can just talk to her.
Oh, is this like an either or situation, or it does this and this?
It will do both.
Do we have to use them now?
I would recommend doing it now.
Oh, shoot.
That changes shit.
It does.
That does.
That's not what we assumed.
Why did we have to use it now?
When will you have time?
Well, how long does it take?
That's a big assumption that we won't have time.
I thought perhaps it would help you in this endeavor, but if you'd like to do it afterwards, assuming you live,
What if we do it during?
What if one of us dies?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to like nuke it for 15 minutes or something?
no, it's instant.
Oh,
Oh.
If
All right.
you would like to hold off on it, that is completely fine.
is it a suppository?
It is not.
How do you do it?
Put it in your butt.
I don't know what suppository means.
I thought you said observatory. Sorry.
Conservatory with the candlestick.
What was the question?
How do you do it? How do you make it work?
You just access it.
Is this another thing where you just hold it and then you know what to do?
Correct, yes.
You just kind of do a little.
Whoever accesses it can use the resurrection spell.
All of us?
True resurrection.
It's not locked behind a paywall.
No.
I don't have to sign up.
Does a spirit have to be willing to come back?
Yes.
Ooh.
All right. That's
It basically gives you true resurrection, one cast of it,
I have a do not resuscitate.
but also allows you to access another plane.
So I know Herstag wouldn't.
What plane would we go to?
Because I already tried to bring him back.
I mean, I feel like I can't imagine losing any of you. We already lost Herstag, and that loss was hard. I already lost my dad. I don't want to lose anybody else.
Could bring back your dad.
You'd bring back my dad with this?
If you want.
To be fair, he's
mean-
not going to help us with this fight, but I would be very happy with having my dad back. But I also understand I can't ask something like
Brought
that.
back my dad and I stabbed him.
Brought him back just to kill him
What
again.
would happen if we brought back Mandoran?
and killed him.
What? Why would we do that? We're trying to stop him from coming back at all.
By the means that he's attempting.
Right. But then we like
That's a different
Pull him
version
out.
of him.
make him force
That's-
him come out and then just
But
That's
what
a
if-
Mandoran from a different like timeline,
That-
correct?
Yeah.
So then I guess we could bring back one Mandoran and then have the other one fight him if worse comes to worse.
do we know that that Mandoran would turn on the other
No.
Mandoran?
we
Just
don't.
team up
Yeah.
Do we know that the Mandorans are bad at all? Like,
think
what if
we're-
it's a lie?
Yeah.
and, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You know, I
that's,
feel like we're
Yeah.
going down a weird path here.
He wouldn't hug me. I thought it was coincidence,
Hi,
but I
Watson.
think he's just a bad guy.
Time's going normal speed again.
Is it?
We're not in the ziggurat.
But we're frozen.
You're
Okay.
in some weird.
Time step.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
I mean, it
Did you say
behooves
that?
us to discuss. Do we save it for
Sorry,
if
I implied.
do we save it for if one of us die, or do we bring back somebody like Lance, or I don't know?
Or my dad.
Do we have Lance with us?
Or
For
my dad.
resurrection, you don't need a body;
Oh,
they just come into being.
here or wherever they're at.
I think here,
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crazy spell. It's usually really taxing.
What if who's died? Like who's been fucked over that would just like really want to like come back and knock the shit out of Mandoran and like
I mean, honestly,
all the
smoochy,
baddies.
but
like what about Ilrindir or something like that, or Fortune, one of those cats,
I mean,
like
any
vengeful spirit, like
I
a
guess.
revenant.
I mean, anyone. Also, any of our parents that are dead.
oh yeah, Mom, are you
Rents.
coming to this fight?
I am not.
What's your reasoning there?
I'm getting my hair blown out.
You seem pretty kill happy earlier.
I cannot participate in this fight.
Why?
I do not have the time to tell you why I do not have the time to tell you.
I don't have the Mortal Kombat tattoo.
Because of your father. I have to figure out a way of fixing him. If I had Mandoran's powers, I could easily do that, but I don't. And so I must try to figure something out.
Did we ever figure out what Varolus is up to?
He's probably not dead. It'd be weird if he just died.
He went off.
Right.
He went off to
Off-screen.
look for the turtles.
Pinwin,
Oh, he
if
just
you ask it of me
had
after
to go
this,
back to his home planet.
I will bring your dad back. If he's willing to come back.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that would be so funny if he was just
Wow.
the fuck? No.
Afterlife is sick.
Yeah. I have unlimited paintbrushes and I get to hold the remote control whenever I want.
However, just because I can't go doesn't mean I won't send someone to assist you on my behalf.
Ooh.
Ooh, like who?
Who?
We'll see.
Ooh.
Well, what if I mistake them for a bad person?
Whenever my mom says we'll see, it's always really good.
You know what? You're the one who taught me about stranger danger. You know I don't trust new people.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger just shows up on the battlefield and we're like, fucking
I mean,
die.
we're gonna have
You'll
our
just
own.
have to trust
Wait,
me.
are you gonna make them say the word?
What word?
You know, the code word, so I know that someone's safe.
What's the code word?
You're the one who came up with it with me.
Pineapple sauce?
Mom, it's secret.
Now we all know. Great.
Sorry. It's been a while.
Well, are they gonna have to say it?
I'll ensure that this person says pineapple sauce. I mean,
Now
the
I gotta make
secret
a
word.
shirt that says pineapple sauce on it.
Okay. I'll be listening for it.
Okay.
Pineapple sauce.
What do we do?
I feel
Yeah, Pinwin. If you want to use it to bring your dad back, I'm cool with that.
no. I mean, I feel like for this fight. Well, first of all, if we're bringing my dad back, probably after the fight. I mean, I don't know. My dad could do magic, but I don't know. All I knew him as a painter, but yeah, I don't want to see him die again. Like, that suck.
Just immediately gets impaled by a
He's
demon.
he looks over to me and like smiles and waves, and then just like
A steamroller. Just goes-
Yeah,
Or up in the air, he just falls to the ocean and dies. Just trying to paint a raft on the way down.
parachute.
Or
Shark
trampoline.
just comes out of the water and gets him before he even hits the surface.
if we don't have anybody who can help us immediately in this battle, then we should probably save it in case one of us dies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just
And then
keep it in the pocket.
if that doesn't happen, then we can use it on Pinwin's dad or, whomever. My
Alright.
dad, maybe?
George Washington.
No, that's crazy.
He's still alive.
Is that technically alive, or is he like alive in the same way my mom is?
Are you asking me, the DM?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's
This is a dark
That's
path. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, so don't just be casually
Mechanically-
throwing it around that my dad is alive.
mechanically he's alive. I'm okay with waiting.
Okay.
Cool.
We're going to wait.
okay. Any final questions? I'll answer one from each of you.
Who are you going to send into battle with us?
You'll see. I won't let you waste your question on that.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know. I don't.
Is there anything major that I'm forgetting?
I don't
Yes.
know what you don't remember, Pinwin.
The answer is yes.
What is this demon smoochie resistant to?
Oh, yeah, that.
Probably fire.
And what is it
What's his weak
Weak.
skills?
Ice.
to?
Mean words.
You just have to Pennywise it to death.
Well, there are multiple layers to it. The first layer is
Beans. Refried beans.
Shut up, Billy.
is
That's what you decided to put on the exterior? That is a base layer.
We're going wild. It's what they call a reverse 7-dip layer.
the first layer is, and the outmost layer is made of necrotic flame and spirit energy.
Necrotic flame is bad.
If it touches you, it burns everything it touches.
Yep, I'm not resistant to that kind of flame.
Is that what Beldan
Yep.
used?
Mm-hmm.
What's under that?
Under that, well, I was going to tell you the resistances and stuff.
Oh, no, go ahead.
That layer, the only thing that it is weak to is piercing damage. But that's if it can make it past the flames. It's resistant to many other forms of damage, but most will act as normal. But I would suggest doing spells to break down. The second layer is a layer made of flesh, and that has the usual weaknesses of flesh. No weaknesses,
Old
immunities, or strengths that are particularly of note. Then there's the inner level, the core. That's going to be considerably harder. It's immune to force damage.
So no disintegrate.
And then within that final layer, there's a final layer within that one, and that's the heart, the core.
Is that what Pinwin wants to shoot?
That's what we need to paralyze with
The petrified wood?
Mm-hmm. And then destroy. And then I have to be like ready to go with the lineage stones.
Did you identify that orb you picked up?
Nope.
You should identify that before we go in, because it might be able to affect one of the layers.
I like it.
Oh, quick cue. Who all has lineage stones here?
Hi.
Okay, can I collect all of them?
So
I'm ready
Do
to
it.
go when I
She needs that.
when I need to
power.
activate them.
oh yeah.
I like that you're hesitant, like she's just gonna go.
Can I get those real quick?
Shit, I forgot it.
Or she just sells it.
So Willem had the Moonreach lineage stone and the Wolves Rest lineage stone.
I have one of them, right?
You have the Deepminster one.
Mm-hmm.
Tomar, I believe, has the Wirecrag one.
Fork it over.
And I just have
Okay.
good vibes.
Fine. Yeah, I was reluctant to. Yeah. I get it.
Oh. Have these been doing something for you?
It's just
It's a
Symbology.
What's the symbology behind it?
And then as you do that, your mother reaches into like her robe and pulls out 3 stones.
Whoa.
These
What are
the-
these?
These are the lineage stones for Rose Lake, for Bronze Wall, and for Dust Spire.
Thank
wonder
you.
if we were supposed to collect those during the adventure.
She's just been following us like,
Probably.
God damn it. They fucking left it again.
These dipshits. I swear to Christ.
Oh yeah, not Dust Spire, sorry. 3 Bridges.
Oh, what happened to Dust Spire?
Blew away.
Was that one of the Pinwin genocide towns?
Dust
Okay.
My pockets are way down.
That's one of the few large cities you guys haven't been to yet.
Duh, I forgot to say that as part of my answer for my campfire question. Duh, forgot about that.
No
well,
regrets
it's fine.
there.
No
good.
regrets.
You had a good answer.
That was like my number 1 answer,
Ironic.
and then I totally forgot it. It's fine.
I like to imagine that Pinwin is only like externally upset about that. Internally is like,
Ain't my fault. I didn't do it. Fuck them.
Or he's just repressed it
didn't
so
know them.
much.
I'd do it again.
Given the chance, I'd do it again.
So are you identifying that?
I would like to identify the orb.
Okay. You have found the Orb of Wiselamax.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh, wow.
Orb
I'm
of
glad we did this.
wise old wax.
She could have led with a lot of that stuff though, right?
They all could.
Uh-huh.
They all could.
Mom, why are you coy with me? It's weird.
I'm the Raven Queen. That's what I do.
You sound just like her.
Thanks.
Breaking this stone will allow you to do one of 3 options. Cause 10d12 fire damage.
Okay.
Select plane to travel to,
Oh.
one way.
So if you slapped a creature with it, they'd get transported to that plane?
No, the user would.
Okay.
It has to be willing. Sorry.
Mm.
You know we're going to try and think of shenanigans stuff.
I know.
Okay.
I hope so.
It's the last hurrah. We're going to find a way to make this 10 episodes, don't worry.
God damn it.
150 is a good number.
140 part 9.
One random effect based on D100 roll.
Oh.
Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh, okay.
That's the one you should do.
I
Just
like
for the chaos of it all.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like a
yeah.
little chance.
We're going to
thrown in
bring
there.
it back to like early Willem days on the podcast. There's just going to be a giant squid screaming suddenly.
That's like my favorite thing you've ever done. And it was like the first episode that you were back. It's like, "Ah! Ah!"
Ow.
I've tried to do fucky stuff since then, but everybody keeps saving.
It's true. Yeah, we got higher level.
Any other questions?
What part should I shoot with the golden arrow?
I would aim for the outside or the next closest.
The fleshy part.
Yes.
Okay.
Get the armpit.
I shall.
Go for the Fremunda cheese.
So when we break through the flesh layer, then you ride up on top of my back after I pierce the one part, and then you can do the lineage stone
Wait,
thing.
will the wood actually destroy the heart, or will it just paralyze it so then we can destroy it?
I believe it'll just paralyze it so you can destroy it.
Then how do we destroy it?
That, I think,
Just like the regular type way?
perhaps.
Okay. How are we going to destroy it?
Wait, so you guys aren't jumping down his throat?
Seems ill-advised.
No, I was
that
gonna-
wasn't the original
I
plan.
was going to jump down his throat and eat his heart.
eat it?
Yeah, you gotta eat it to gain its power.
What about the petrified wood thing?
So funny story. You know how George Washington had wooden teeth?
Shut up.
I got all my teeth knocked out in an alley brawl, and
I knock out Willem's fake teeth.
no one need those.
Okay. I'm satisfied, unless you want to answer us why you're the Raven Queen and how that happened. Or you could just save that for later.
It was passed on to me.
Like, sexually.
Willem.
Why are you looking at me like
And the long pause.
Because they had a thing like
he
wants to know if he's
tell you?
Do I need to go get a checkup? Hey, you're supposed to phone people about that kind of thing.
You were in my top 10 contacts. That's why I'm here.
That's why. Oh.
I received it once the former Raven Queen passed it on to me.
Who was the former Raven Queen?
The Raven Queen. We lose our original names when we become the Raven Queen.
Oh, wow.
The only reason I refer to myself as Zara is because that's how you knew me.
Oh.
So what did the other Raven Queen refer to themselves as before they were the Raven Queen?
I don't know. She was around a long time.
What'd she look like?
She
How many
seemed
questions do we get again?
one each.
Oh.
She seemed.
I mean, these count as sub-questions to the same sub-question. This doesn't count.
I believe she was a Farmini or something. She seemed to have vine-like things growing out of her appendages.
Oh.
Like
Aura.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why were you chosen?
I don't know.
You weren't like training for it or something?
No.
Did you have a choice?
No.
You
Good
just
answer.
were Raven Queen that day?
I was given the Raven Queen mantle. Yes.
Shit. I'm sorry. That
Heavy.
sucks.
No kidding.
It's okay. It allows me some extra abilities.
So wait, did you actually die?
Not in a way that would make sense on the material plane.
I've been to a lot of planes. You can explain it.
My physical body was destroyed, but my soul was remade in this form.
That makes sense.
So,
That's the one you went with, huh?
how...
It is, Tomar.
Okay.
What about, I don't know, trips to the, say, sunlight plane?
We can discuss that later.
What?
Nothing.
What exactly? What?
Tally-ho!
What's happening?
Go with your mind, ask me to kill her in the center of the sunlight plane, and the center of the sunlight plane, and I didn't tell you about it.
What?
Oh.
Huh?
Well, time works weird here because we heard everything.
Time doesn't work here. There is a huge battle going on right now in real
I think
time.
he said he killed your mom's body and sent her to the sunlight plane or something.
What?
By sending
Why'd you do that? Did you do it on purpose?
She asked me to.
I needed to rid myself of the Master's curse, and that was the only way to do so.
Wait. That's how you get rid of the Master's curse?
It's
I shoot
the
Willem
way
in the
that
face.
it's the way that I was able to do so because I was given the mantle of the Raven Queen.
Do you know why?
What if you give me the mantle of the Raven
Do you know
Queen?
why
What
his
happens to
skin
you?
is all messed up like that?
I
He's
don't
like
know.
flaking off and stuff.
Yeah. What's this all about?
That is abyssal curse.
How do you get rid of that?
Topical lotion.
You will have to. I believe it'll start
CeraVe.
fading.
Just some zinc. Rub some zinc on it.
Once you leave the abyssal plane, you can utilize healing magic,
Oh.
restorative healing magic.
What? Heal it, Willem.
With my Heelys?
You've just been flaking away, and I could have just gotten rid of that this whole time.
You could have
You
been
wouldn't
Selsun Blue in me.
You wouldn't have been able to get rid of it until this point
Just
because he
Selsun Blue
passed.
myself.
He passed into the ziggurat through the abyssal plane.
Oh.
So his version of the ziggurat was the abyssal version. While you all were there together, he was technically on another plane the whole time.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Holy
Okay, I have an idea. I think
shit.
we should all draw pictures of what our ziggurat experience looked like.
Yes.
And then compare.
I'm not a good artist.
Toys R Us at night after it's closed.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I imagine.
Mine was a Red Lobster kitchen.
We all had vastly different interpretations of what you were
But
describing.
now that he's out of the abyssal plane and exited through the abyssal plane, you can be cured of that.
Oh.
However, your vampirism... until the master's dead.
You a vampire.
What if what happens to the person who is the Raven Queen? What happens to them when they pass on the mantle of the Raven Queen?
They disperse, I assume.
To like Tahiti?
I don't think that's what it means.
I feel like we've asked her much more than one question at this point.
What are you complaining about?
Is there
The end of the world.
anything else you can tell
Good
us?
point, Tomar. And she snaps her fingers,
No.
and there's a flash as though you guys are
fucking
on the
prick.
dragons again, but then everything changes, and you hear,
Not this fucker again.
"Time to pay the piper." And
What?
you guys are
What Pieper?
thrust away into what appears to be the thick of battle. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
12.
21. Also,
Because somebody had to be a teacher's pet.
also,
28.
please don't forget about my boon. I'm excited.
Oh shit, I've used so many spells.
I forgot about your boon.
No, don't worry. Willem, you're up first.
What up?
You are what appears to be in the God's Valley. You're surrounded by
But it's
tons
the
of...
abyssal version.
No, you're out of the abyss now, don't worry.
Welcome to Soylent Hill.
Soylent Green Hill.
You're surrounded by tons of chaotic fighting, and you can hear... and you just hear
God.
demons clashing against soldiers and shit. And you look next to you, and you see Miraluk, and he nods at you with his newly formed construct body, and he hefts his sword, and he like points. So where we going?
Are we on Monty?
No,
We're
You're
having
the-
a Monty.
he's not there.
We all teleported.
Sure. But Monty didn't teleport?
He wasn't part of the choosing.
He wasn't part of the
He
Churgan?
didn't choose Monty, I'm
The
sorry.
Churgan?
He wasn't there when
Anyway,
he-
The Feargan on the
wow, you guys
Kurgan?
were right. You are going to make this 10 episodes. Okay,
God
so
damn it. Okay, so we're on the ground.
Yep.
We're in the fucking God's Valley. There's chaos around us. Miraluk's there. Where's the demon? Where's the Desmoochin?
above the rise of people, 1,000 feet away, you see the crest of this creature coming out of the ground. One of the things you notice right away, Willem, is that it's missing one arm.
Oh!
Oh, that's whose arm. How'd you do that?
What?
Yeah.
How'd you cut its arm
I
off?
made a good decision. Tomar.
What?
I mean, his heart isn't cut in half. That'd be
And
a
you
better-
watch as it swipes down and starts carving through ranks of soldiers. Suddenly, you see several shapes blur by you. You see a flash of blonde hair, a silver armor, and you see a dark complected man dressed in furs holding a giant spear. You watch as Jan, his wife, and Kurdu River Trapper
Wow.
rush by you and start spearing through demons.
Damn.
The giant sword that you always believed that hung behind Jan's bar at his Crossroads Inn, you see that flies through the air and impales a demon. And rather than Jan retrieving it, his wife runs up, pulls it out one-handed, and continues carving through this like onslaught of demons.
Oh, yeah.
Willem, several demons approach you and Miraluk at the same time, rushing at you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to throw the orb down and roll a D100.
Wow. Nice.
All
I
right.
respect you popping that off immediately.
18
18.
out of fucking 100. 18.
So you smash it.
Yeah, I see. I'm assuming they're coming at us in some sort of line formation, and I just throw it in the middle of them on the ground.
Okay. You throw it on the ground and it cracks open. You roll the D100 of fate, and you watch as fireworks shoot out of this.
All right.
and it's silent for a second. And as they're almost there, you watch as just this incredibly large group of fairy creatures come pouring out.
Ooh.
And they grab onto the demons' bodies and start ripping them apart. It's like a cloud, a swarm of these fairies. And you listen as they're getting ripped apart. And then once they're dead, the fairies, as en masse, fly up and off as if they're going to pursue more in the battle.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Can I retrieve the orb? Is that a one-time use? Or
It is a one-time use.
All right, fuck it. It's done. Donezo. It's out of here. Got it.
Crumbles to ash.
You done well, orb of wise Lamax.
Pinwin,
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
21.
you are immediately almost overwhelmed by a group of demons. You've got several that look like spiders climbing after you. They're crawling over soldiers as they see you appear suddenly.
Ew.
I will allow you to make an attack if you would like, or you can do something. What would you like to do as they're approaching you?
What would I do other than attack? A bunch of spider demons? Is that what you said? Spider demons?
Spider demons.
Is that what you said?
Spider demons. Okay, I will go ahead and I'll just take out my oath bow and start firing at them.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay.
And whatever you get, add 20 points to it.
Okay, so that would be 31 then.
As you fire, Pinwin, it almost looks as though your oath bow snaps. It breaks in two in front of you, and the pieces flutter into the air as if they're flying off in various directions. And then you feel heat around your chest as the band holding your lute snaps, and it flutters up into the air. And you watch as all of the pieces combine, and suddenly you have a lute with a long heart bow on it that
That's
can
so
also be
cool.
fired from.
Nice.
When you fire this oath bow, it is still an oath bow, but it is also a musical instrument. You can also add your charisma modifier on a successful attack.
All right. Okay. Cool. So charisma modifier?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Us. Okay. Can I go again and still shoot at them?
I'll give you one more attack since you get that on your turn.
Okay. I will go ahead and shoot at them again.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh.
Whoa.
32.
Plus
I rolled
5.
a 19. Nice. So 18 damage.
18 damage. All right, yeah, you wipe these things out, especially with your new oath bow. You and they just lop off their legs and head, and they just like roll over onto their back. You hear a behind you, and you feel the ground shake, and you look over to see Bem standing there.
Hell yeah.
Bem nods his head, sniffs.
You smell like Lewin.
Whoa.
Oh, cool. Why?
Because of the.
Oh.
And then,
Yeah,
then he says,
Climb on.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good.
Very cool.
Oh.
Gorbel,
Yeah.
you land in the thick of battle as well, and you see what appears to be like a moving mountain, and after a moment you realize this is that fucking creature. It's still far beyond where you are at the moment, but you can see it slashing out and like wiping out things, and you kind of stare, and you see that off in the distance you can see some more flashes of movement as you see some of the elves that came to Wolf's Rest have joined the battle and are kind of tearing through a lot of the demons. You see different groups that have kind of like come together underneath you guys' banner to fight alongside you guys. And a lot of them kind of look and they see you, and you see them like wave at you. And then there's a huge explosion as several of the groups are ripped to shreds by necrotic flame, and the flame starts like spreading out along the various areas, and you see them kind of climbing over soldiers and stuff like that before it starts to ebb away. And as you kind of stand and watch, you see this large serpentine creature slither through with eyes aimed right at you. But then you see several floating objects up in the air as these cloth dolls start firing at it. Not enough to stop it, but enough to do some damage. What would you like to do?
How big is it?
Big.
Big enough to kill Owen Wilson
Wow.
and John Voight in the same movie,
Wow.
but not Ice Cube.
Aw.
Yeah, my
He's
God.
resistant to anaconda damage.
So is J-Lo.
It's the lack of eyebrows.
All right, I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
It's 29 to hit.
That is
15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. All right, it seems very resistant to this as it hits it.
Son of a gun.
I'll let you do one more thing to it.
Like another attack?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Because snakes don't like cold.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
22 frost damage.
You watch as this ray of frost hits it, and then like it seems to freeze in place, and you watch as little drips of necrotic flame start to like flow out from its
Okay.
broken, fractured skin, and then its head falls off.
Nice.
Good
All
to know.
right. It does not like cold.
And then I move on.
All right.
I press forward and I don't touch that gross necrotic goo.
Tomar, you arrive in the thick of battle. You have kind of a space between you and the line. You seem to have appeared a little bit behind some of the ally groups, and there's a large skirmish happening like 100 feet ahead of you. However, you see flashes of silver, and you see a lance kind of slice through things, and little notions of fluffy, tawny-colored hair as Zyko zips through this group, comes through the allies, and stands in front of you. Hey.
Brother, you ready to fight?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
And then I speak to my hammer.
All right.
Ancestors from the Hall of Champions, please guide us in this fight. And then I cast Spirit Guardians.
All right.
Home and Hearth. Fire and Forge! And then I'm going to do my battle cry boon. I get damage resistance, and I can dash as a bonus action, and I can't be stopped or slowed.
Very nice. And how long does that last again?
I don't know. Doesn't say. But I can do it once a day.
I think it's probably a minute, but all right. So you dash forward. You watch as Zyko leaps up over the group and lands in the thick of some demons, and you watch as he's like cutting through these guys, but he's getting surrounded by them.
I'm just gonna fly straight forward at them.
Okay.
Like back at the Phoenix or whatever, when you had all of our friends on top of you. I'm just gonna charge right at them. Spirit Guardians are swirling around me. I'm just gonna tackle them.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage. And then add 20 to whatever it is.
So 32 regular damage, 17 fire damage.
All right, these creatures are basically just immediately destroyed, splattered everywhere as your Spirit Guardians and your attacks, yours and Zyko combined, just eviscerate them. And you're able to move on through the fray. On the other side of the battle, you can hear someone shouting commands, and you watch as a column of, all of you can see this, far on the other side of this huge monster, this column of soldiers, sorry, Billy, this column of soldiers moves almost as one and begins moving forward to try to take out large swaths of these beasts, and they cut through with precision, almost as if they have some sort of battalion control over them that causes them to all move in unison. And you see leading the head of this is Dirk, clubbing his way through with his gigantic war club.
Yeah, Dirk.
And he's got these guys pretty well formed so that they can take out a large swath at once. However, all of you guys at once get through the enemy lines, and you see this towering, hulking creature, at least 80 feet tall, perhaps 100. This thing is striking out with its one good hand at the various soldiers and everything that have kind of come up around it. You can see tons of your allies in the mix. You watch as Herc Snake Punch is there. He starts throwing vials of different things, and as they land, different various effects happen. Some explode, some expand into foam that completely engulfs different creatures, or some turn into mist, and then it just immediately eviscerates in a 5-foot space the beast down to their bones. And you watch as someone leaps over his shoulder, hurling a giant explosive device as Mori Mud Fury chucks her detonator, and it just a big explosion, knocking out a ton of these creatures. You watch as just countless other members of your group that you have befriended in the past have now joined up to help take down
That's
a
so
big
fun.
portion of these beasts.
Hell yeah.
Teamwork with everyone we met before. I love it.
You even see that there are some halflings out there that are setting off what appears to be explosives.
Yes.
Kind of mimicking Mori Mud Fury. And then you see, as you guys kind of all come out, you watch as a contingent of soldiers starts to form a ring around you guys. As you have all kind of gathered together now, you're seeing Brahm has gathered that first contingent of those Vildlinian soldiers, the ones who went with you guys to Wolves Rest, and they are now acting as your wall, your barrier to get you through the rest of these enemies so that you can get there.
Hell
and he's
yeah.
shouting commands, and he's leading you guys forward. Then finally you guys breach the lines, and you are left with an expanse that people seem not comfortable entering because they're too in close of proximity to this beast. But this is the final stretch before you get to this beast. Would you like to pursue this beast in battle?
I thought you were going to would you like to save your game? Yes.
Yep. So we see all of each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are all in this ring surrounded by Brahm. You see Lena. You see a bunch of other soldiers. You see Blast Bucket. You see a bunch of people that you recognize.
Would it be a good time to bust out
A bodega.
telepathic bond?
Oh, yeah.
Probably. Are we all nearby?
Yeah, you're all right by each other.
Right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like there's a good chance I'm going to end up inside this thing.
That's
And
crazy.
I want to talk to you guys about it.
That's pretty.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Telepathic Bond.
Okay.
Sweet.
You guys are all boop, 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 connected.
Yay.
You've got mail.
Pinwin, what are you holding?
Isn't this cool?
That is way cool. I don't know what I'm looking at.
I don't either. It's awesome, though.
Well, you better figure out how to use it.
Can
All
you
right.
inspire our troops?
He just kind of...
I'll try to. Yeah. I'll sure try. I'll try to riff my loof and then yell, bodega!
Riff my loof.
Yeah. My loof. Did I say loof?
Yeah. I like
Loot.
loof.
Oh my goodness. Roof my loof.
I'm going to help Pinwin do that
Nice.
Okay.
with my Truth Speaker boon. And
So
There we go.
it will give all allies within 60 feet Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
That's a lot of allies.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's great.
How do you do that?
As Pinwin is playing, I strike a really serious angry pose, and I scream as I do it.
Yeah.
All right.
And not it's not a wimpy scream either.
How's it sound?
I don't think I can do that in Billy's basement.
No, go for it.
It's very
It's
guttural and gross.
it's soundproofed down
I'm not
here.
going to scream down here.
All right.
That's what you sound like.
God damn it. Why did you get so close to the microphone
you
when
get
you did
so
that?
loud.
This is why I didn't do it.
I apologize. Not at all.
All right. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you engage in combat?
Cast a preemptive hunter's mark. Can I do that?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Nice try there, Pinwin.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a rascal.
Bodega!
Bodega!
And you hear hundreds of responses. Bodega!
Sick.
As there's a clash, and your line breaks, your circle breaks, allowing you guys, protecting you on the sides, but allowing you guys to surge forward if you would like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody roll initiative again.
Okay.
Try to make me. 21.
12.
8.
11.
Wow. You got 11 again.
I did.
All right, who had 21? Billy?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Willem. And then you had 12, Pinwin?
I did. Hey, I think last time I had 21, and Willem, did you have 12 last
No,
time?
Tomar had 12 last time.
Oh, we're just trading numbers.
I had like 30 something last time.
Oh, geez.
28 last time.
Oh, there
Whoa.
we go. Yeah.
You guys are roughly 100 feet away from this beast. It sees you, its eyes level down at you, and you hear what sounds like a multi-voiced scream. One of the voices sounds very familiar. It sounds like the roar you heard many times coming out of Smoochie's throat. As it just... and it shakes the ground, and it's almost difficult to withstand this force. I'm going to need everybody to give me a wisdom save.
Is he wearing pants?
You can't tell because he's waist deep in the dirt.
Okay.
I literally rolled a 1.
10.
Natural 20.
Nice.
22.
Nice.
I got 20.
What'd you get, Pinwin?
10.
All right.
I got 10, but I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Kill him.
Is there a certain layer that looks more like Smoochie, or just all of it mixed
The
together?
exterior is kind of a mix. So we'll call that 10 then, Willem. And you got 10 as well, Pinwin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like those dice.
36 psychic damage to you guys.
Okie dokie.
Just you two, though. You two resisted.
And I'm down. I'm just kidding.
Whoa! Willem, it is your turn. Pinwin, you're on deck.
Okay. How close are we to him?
100 feet.
100 feet. Where's that arm at?
The arm,
Yeah,
it's about 100 feet away from you, but on one side. You're directly in front of this thing.
gotcha. Well, gonna run at it and shoot him.
Okay. All right.
For now, we're just gonna do a shoe sting. It's gonna be a run by a shoe sting. 26.
26 hits.
Sweet. And we're gonna do some damage. I did 14 damage.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Okay, so yeah, your first attack flies in and goes right in, but it doesn't seem like the beast even notices.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Second attack, 24 to hit.
24 to hit. All right, that hits.
Sweet. And the damage is 15 this time.
15, so another... And you were
he's
running forward when you took like your full movement?
30
there?
30
Okay.
feet. Yep.
Okay, so you are now 70 feet away from it.
70 feet.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Pinwin, you're up.
So I have a question for you, and I don't know whether this would work or not. But I feel like this would be something Pinwin would try. So, upon seeing Smoochie is there and hearing his voice and just seeing what it's done to him, I'm wondering if I could use modify memory to try to at a higher level to try to see if I can just I don't know if I could reshape Smoochie's memory within that, or if it's completely, if there's no separate memory at all.
What's the range on modify memory?
30 feet.
You would have to be a lot closer.
Okay, how far am I right now?
100 feet.
Okay. Would that be something that's possible?
I will let you attempt pretty much anything in this battle. So.
Right. He can't tell you whether or not it's possible.
Okay.
It's would Pinwin try and do it, and what would he try and modify?
Yeah. So I'm 100 feet away.
Yeah, so you'll have to move a few times in order to get up close enough to do that.
Okay, so I will do I guess I'll do my walking speed right now. However far I can to
is that
still do an
25?
action. Yeah.
Okay, yep.
And then
And Gorbel, you're on deck.
I'll cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Just get one of those going.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot.
Okay. So you cast Hunter's Mark?
Mm-hmm.
And are you doing your... no, you used the favorite enemy on Master.
Yeah.
Master, didn't you?
Yep. Okay. So 22.
22 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
22 hits.
Okay.
Nice.
Do I add a +5 every time with that?
Every time you take a shot with that bow.
So cool. Okay. So that would be 14 plus my Hunter's Mark. Okay, 14 plus. Oh my gosh. Stop freezing.
What does it sound like when he shoots out of it?
14 plus.
What?
What does it sound like when he shoots out of it?
It sounds like he's plucking strings, so it's like ring.
17.
17
I love it.
damage.
That's so fun.
So ring, and then...
Cool. Okay, and another one.
All right.
Another one.
Go ahead and roll.
Corbin, another one coming.
22.
22. That hits. And you guys are doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Okay. 12.
I mean, for hitting.
Don't trust
and-
that.
Okay. 18.
18 to hit or damage? Sorry.
Oh, wait.
That was damage.
That was damage.
Yep.
12 damage plus 6, but I didn't add the 5.
Add the 5.
So 18 plus 5, 23.
23 damage. So it hits again as you move. You're running forward. But it, as I mentioned before, this creature doesn't seem to react to those attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But they do seem to have gone through the necrotic flame on the outside. So you remember that Zara said it was able to be hurt by piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. All right. Anything else you want to do?
I think that's about it.
Okay. Gorbel.
I think to everybody, okay, look out, I'm going to try something, and if this creature falls over, I don't want anybody to get crushed.
Roger that.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to try Tasha's Hideous Laughter
Okay.
on Demon Smoochie. So I have
Sweet.
to be within 30 feet, so I'm going to go racing.
You'll be able
forward.
to get there, yes.
Okay. And I'm going to try to make Demon Smoochie laugh by telling him about the story when he threw a hatchet in my back.
All right. Go ahead and cast your spell.
Okay, it is
Wait,
Cast.
what kind of save is it?
a wisdom save of 19.
It saves. Nothing happens.
For real?
For real.
I feel that.
For real.
Like,
Like for real.
For real, not for play.
Why are you peeping?
Yeah.
Do you do that at home? Don't peep.
I'm always peeping.
Why you always peep?
And then she always gets mad. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm not going to look.
I usually don't.
I'm always peeping.
It does
I
not
usually don't.
it does not succeed. Though because you are 30 feet from the creature now, I need you to give me a Constitution save.
Can I still be running, though? I was doing like a drive-by.
Yeah, that's fine. The
Okay.
minute you get within 30 feet, though, the intense heat of the flames
Gotcha.
forces you to take a Constitution save.
I'm going to use that boon.
All right, you save, and you are able to go by unscathed without taking any damage from the heat of this flame. Is that the end of
Nice.
your turn, or would you like to do anything else?
No, I'm going to move back
Okay, how far away are you going to move back?
as far as I can.
Okay, so you moved the amount that you could move to get up there.
Okay.
So you will have to stay at that 30 feet, but you're fine for now. Tomar.
I'm gonna fly up 60 feet towards it. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame, so do a dex save.
All right. 19.
Okay. You save.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Mhm.
So you flew forward 60 feet. How high up in the air are you?
I went in like
An
a
angle?
slight angle.
Okay, so maybe like 30 feet off the ground or something?
Yeah, I was flying toward its chest.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so you're hovering there, and you guys watch as some of your runes have also, as they were anticipating the attack they also started to beat back at some of the demons that were trying to come close to you. So you watch as your runes and the soldiers are helping keep them away from you for the moment so that you can focus on this beast. However, if they break through, who knows what will happen. All right. At that moment, the beast looks down at all of you again, sees Gorbel directly in front of it, and swipes down with a hand. Gorbel, I need a dex save.
Come on, Gorbs. Dodgy dodge. You're the quickest of us all.
Yeah.
You got this.
Move out of the way. You
Move,
can do
Gorb.
it. You can do it.
21.
21. You save. You move out of the way as this fist crashes
Yay.
down, but I need another constitution save
All
as
right.
the flaming skin gets very close and hot to you.
Don't forget. Well, I think since we both did the inspiration thing, does that mean she's inspired too?
Yeah, do I get anything from Pinwins?
Yeah, you can have inspiration from Pinwin.
Nice.
And that's a D10.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17 saves,
Yay.
but it's close call.
Woo.
You're able to move out of the way and avoid any flame damage.
All right, there we go.
Then the creature turns again
No.
and lets out another roar. I need wisdom saves from all of you.
No.
Man, all these Waz saves.
21.
20!
Fuck yeah.
29!
Did I get, so I got inspiration from Gorbel joining in, right?
Yep, correct. Yep.
Okay, so I can roll a what?
D12.
D12.
21.
21.
Is that a
Pinwin?
18?
18 saves.
All
That's
right.
fine. I know.
All right.
Yeah.
None of you guys take damage from this creature. Nice. In that moment. Then the creature does one final attack for this round,
Boo.
raises its one arm in the air, and clenches its fist. As magical energy starts to swirl around its fist. I'm going to need everybody to give me a wisdom save once more.
Oh my God, stop with your wisdoms. Okay. All right, there we go. Oh, of course, and is not adding it. 17 plus 5, 23? 22.
Oh, shit.
22.
23.
I save.
How do you know? Oh, you chose. I was like, wait.
Wow, sassy.
What was your roll?
4.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, we're like 2 minutes into this fight,
Yes.
and I've used 2 of them.
Yep.
Because now mine isn't showing up at the bottom.
Yeah.
So you got 14 for your wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone but Willem saves as these shards of like black stone break up out of the ground. Willem, you're unable to move out of the way in time as it lances into you. You're going to take 45 force damage.
Ouch.
I would like to use my uncanny dodge reaction.
Okay. Gotcha. That'll have your
dodge
damage.
is uncanny, Willem.
That'll have it. You said 45?
45. Yep. So you will drop down to 22.
Thank you.
All right. Willem, it's your turn. Pin when you're on deck.
Okay.
All right, so I should be 70 feet away now. I'm going to run up another 30. So I should be 40 feet away from him.
Mm-hmm.
And how tall is he?
He's at least 80 feet, maybe 100 feet. It's really hard to tell from this angle. You can judge it somewhere in there, though.
And his whole outside is on fire.
Yeah, black and red flames.
I'm going to try and paralyze him.
With your paralyze ray?
Aye.
All right. What's the save?
As a con 19.
The creature chooses to save. As
That's
your
fair.
beam goes off, and it just absorbs the blow.
That's fair.
However, know that there is a finite amount of those. But
Yeah.
as always. All right, Pinwin, it's your turn.
Before I do try the modify memory, I realized I probably could try to use message to try to point at the creature since I'm within the 120 feet and try to speak directly to Smoochie if I can.
Okay.
And I'll say, Smoochie, I don't know you very well, but when I met you, you helped me, and I know that you are a great warrior, and this creature is making a mess out of you. Fight back. Help us. And,
Smoochie's not here right now.
That was creepy. I don't know. Okay, fine.
Demoralized.
But you watch Pinwin as the head pivots towards you now that you've spoken to it. And its socket eyes kind of narrow at you.
Is there anything anywhere to hide?
I mean, there's a battle behind you, but you're in kind of an open area.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
fair. That's fair.
There's like some little hills and shit in between you that you could maybe hide behind.
Okay. Well.
Gorbel, you're on deck. FYI.
Shit. I'll probably just end up taking a hit. Well, I tried.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Gorbel, your turn.
So this is technically a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Everything is.
So I can do polymorph on it.
Ooh.
Do you have to touch it?
No. 60 feet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
What's the save?
Oh, it's not willing?
Probably not.
Wisdom 19.
Okay. That is a natural 20, so it will save that.
Boo.
Dang.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
Thanks for the dice, M.
What would you have turned it into, Gorbel?
A sloth.
Oh, that'd be hard to kill.
No.
Oh, this just...
No, just for the
Gut that
cuteness.
piece of shit.
Are you kidding
crashed.
me?
Head's coming right the fuck off.
So cute little slide.
Then I'm going to run away.
Okay. As far as you can.
Yeah.
So 70
and, like,
feet.
Yeah, and also, like, out of its line of sight.
Okay. So kind of halfway around it. All right. Sweet. Tomar, it's your turn.
I mean, there's one thing I want to do.
Well, do it before he makes his turn.
Okay, well, I have a bunch of potions on me.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to drink the chameleon potion and make myself invisible.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm just going to let everybody know I'm invisible now.
Nice.
All
Good
right.
for you.
I didn't know you could do that, Gorbel. That's awesome.
So be careful with anything that, affects an area.
Okay.
Pinwin shoots an arrow right into Gorbel's arm.
All right.
So I want to pull aggro on Smoochie.
Okay.
I'm going to fly within throwing distance of the hammer in front of his chest.
Okay.
And I'm just going to fly up to him and be like, "You were our brother!" And I'm going to throw my hammer at his chest. It's 29.
29 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
Make a wisdom save.
That's going to be a 11.
Okay, so 13 regular damage.
Okay.
And then...
Wait, is that was that just hammer damage, you mean?
Yep.
Okay.
And then 27 fire damage.
Okay.
The hammer's going to fly back to me, and I'm going to throw it again.
Okay.
Is your dice fuzzy?
26 to hit. Yes.
26
How'd you
hits.
get your dice fuzzy? That's cute.
16 regular damage.
Okay.
And then 11 fire damage.
Okay.
And then make a
Right.
dex save.
That is a 16.
Fuck yeah. And then the beholder ray, my last one for today, is going to coalesce on my forehead. I'm just going to be like, "Ah!" 1 second. 52 force damage.
52 force damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, you noticed, Tomar, that when you hit and use the fire and stuff like that, it seemed not nearly as effective as it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing with the disintegration ray.
Sure.
But you did cause some damage. So
I have his attention.
yes.
Okay.
And you notice that the eyes shift to you.
Come on, you big orc bastard.
Then you hear, everyone give me a wisdom save.
Come on.
Ooh, 16.
Okay.
Me too?
I mean, everyone.
20.
I'm going to use Pinwin's inspo.
All right.
19.
21.
So 24.
And what'd you get, Pinwin?
It
You got a
was
20, Pinwin.
Yeah, 20 even.
All right. So you all save from this shout. Tomar, his eyes are leveled on you, and you see his arm come flying up at you. Give me a dex save.
Why can't it just be to my AC?
I don't think you want that.
That's a 15.
15? That does not save. Tomar, it crashes against you.
Not good.
Do they all have inspiration from both Pinwin and from...
No, you can
Me?
only have inspiration from one.
So you just choose, basically.
Oh, well, I mean, obviously.
But you chose Pinwin, so that's good.
Well, I can't inspire myself, can I?
No, but you can use Pinwins.
I did.
Yeah.
Tomar, I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Oh, okay.
Wisdom save.
That's a 28, homie.
Nice. So you are
28.
burned by this necrotic flame as he punches you. You're going to take 31 force damage and 60 necrotic flame damage.
Ouch. So when he punched me, does that make him in my range?
He is within your range.
Make a wisdom save.
All right.
How about you make a wisdom save? Kid?
Spirit Guardians.
That's a 24.
Okay, well, you still
Okay,
take.
well, fuck you.
You take 6 radiant damage as a couple of dwarf spirits like start hammering with picks onto his hand as you punch me.
Nice.
Very nice. All right. Willem, it's your turn.
Sweet.
Pinwin, you're on deck.
Temp HP is gone.
Now that he has extended his arm, by the way, is it his left arm that he still has?
His right arm.
His right arm. Okay.
His punching arm.
Now that he's extended his right arm, is it still extended to the point where it's closer in range to me?
I mean, it would be up in the air, but yeah, because Tomar is flying.
Oh, that makes sense. And you're 60 feet up?
I don't know at this point.
40
Where
feet
would his
up.
chest be? Yeah.
Yeah, like 50 feet up. Yeah. Wait,
He said he's like 80 feet tall.
yeah, so probably around the 60-foot range,
Yeah.
55, 60 feet.
Okay.
Acid?
Acid?
Like, the only thing, I hate that he's covered in fire.
Me too, buddy.
Yeah,
Me
don't
too.
like it.
It's like it's a defense against stuff.
You guys better whittle that shit down.
I mean, you said it was piercing, but when I pierced him, it
Oh,
didn't do anything.
No, he didn't react to it. I didn't say it didn't do anything.
Some people can smile through the pain.
or scream through it.
He had a rough life.
Richard Nixon. All right. Fuck. Okay. I'm going to try and paralyze him again.
Okay.
Con save of 19, please.
Ooh, he seems like he'd have a good con.
He chooses to save.
Oh, you're getting those down.
Using his last one.
No, fuck yeah.
All right.
Well, it's official. I didn't get to didn't successfully use my paralyze ability at all.
Well,
Just wait till the end of the game.
He
and then
was
you can paralyze
absolutely
someone.
forced to, because otherwise that was a natural one.
Right on. What does that count as? Is that
That's a bonus action.
bonus action? Okay.
yep.
Well, I'm just going to pelt him with arrows then.
All right.
Just going to fall back on the old faithful, I guess. Was really trying to come up with something, but the fact that he's covered in fucking fire makes it difficult.
Well, if you think about it, you've ensured that he can't choose to save anymore.
Oh, well, that gives me solace. Thank you. You didn't need to tell me that. Thank you. I'm gonna rub on you later. 35.
35 to hit?
With your permission, madam.
Go right ahead. Be my guest.
We were just gonna touch hips is all.
35 hits.
Siak. And
Pinwin, you're on deck.
Okay.
oh, also, it was a natural 20. I'm an idiot.
Oh.
You shit
okay.
Crit that bastard.
All right. And I feel like I've critted so little. It's your damage, like what you could get.
Full
Yeah,
max
whatever the maximum
max
is, and then
damage.
you roll something.
Did he have advantage for some reason?
I
Yeah,
did not.
No, you do, because he's right there.
Oh, he's engaged. Yeah, you're next to him.
You're literally
so I
next to
also
him.
get.
You're welcome. Critting on a sneak attack. That's why rogues are awesome.
I just did, like in my head, it was the scene from Flashdance. All right. So
It's
for
piss.
but it's piss.
Just a bunch of piss.
Kiss my piss.
Anyway.
No.
So 15 would be the full damage.
That's your max. With sneak attack.
Right, not doing sneak attack
Going
yet.
through it.
So just doing the crit. So it's 1d8 plus 7.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 15.
Correct.
And you only had the 7 once.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I rolled for normal damage, which is 21.
Okay.
And
In
now,
addition to the 15? Or,
yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
All right.
And now I'll be rolling the sneak attack damage, which is 8d6.
So you have 76 damage so far without the roll.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 31.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Yeah.
107 damage.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that.
In one shot.
So yeah, Willem, you hit. It goes right through the flaming flesh, and then you hear like a underneath. You think you did a decent job with that one shot there.
Excellent. Where did it land?
Somewhere where you couldn't see beyond the flaming.
Show me on the doll where I hit him.
It went like right up into the jugular.
Yes,
area.
that's what I was hoping. Excellent. And
Yes.
we are not done yet.
Not yet.
There we go. I'm going to use Action Surge,
Okay.
and we're just going to shoot him again.
All right.
We're going to aim for the same spot. We're going to double down.
Always
dare.
double down.
Double dare.
Always double down.
28
To hit.
to hit.
You hit.
I hit. 10 damage.
Really?
Yeah.
It's all good.
So the second one, like you like feel like you poured so much into that first shot that you almost feel like there's like a catch in your shoulder afterwards. So your second attack, while it still hits, it doesn't do as much damage, but you watch it slink behind his flesh.
Guys, I'm going to take a quick cat nap.
Little disco nap. Pinwin, you are up. Gorbel, you're on deck.
So it didn't seem to like the cold, right?
That
In
was a
response
different
to the
beast.
fire. That was a different. Wait,
That was
we're on
the
the
s-
next layer.
That was the snake.
No, that was a snake thing.
Oh,
That was not Le Boss.
so.
You know that piercing damage is the best method to get past it, or you can cast
Damn.
spells.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark, and
So you got your second one up.
yup, and then I will shoot with my frost arrow. See if that does anything with the fire. Extra? I don't know.
You're selecting Frost Arrow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yip, yip, yip. Okay, and I critted.
Yes.
Damn.
Okay, so clear. Oh, okay. So then that's okay. So 13.
And remember to add that
But-
5.
Yeah, so I'll do 18, and then I don't know what it was having me roll. Okay, so 13 plus 5, so 18, and then I'll do another D. Okay, there. Plus 11, so 18 plus 11, 29, plus my 2 Hunter's Mark.
Did you already add those 2 hunter's marks? Oh, no, you'd only add them the once.
Plus 4.
Okay. Gotcha. So, yeah, this thing right behind the flesh, and you hear like a... What would you like to do next?
I would like to shoot again. Okay, that was 13, so 21.
To hit?
Yep.
It hits.
Yay! Okay, that would be 17 plus 12.
Another 29.
So another 29.
Nice. Okay. Pinwin, you watch as your arrow slinks behind the flames, and then the eyes that were facing Tomar turn to you,
No, thank you.
and then you watch as it kind of stumbles a little bit, and you watch as the skin starts to ripple. I need everybody to give me a dex save.
Is this his turn or is this a legendary action?
This is a reaction,
Okay.
20.
and you'll see why.
What kind of save?
Dexterity save.
God damn it.
27.
You looked real upset for a second. so I
Shit. That was worse. 15.
I also got 15.
Okay. You got 20. Pinwin, what'd you get?
27.
Okay. Gorbel and Tomar, give me Constitution saves.
Oh, I'm not good at those.
Constitution. What's
Shit.
your potion?
5.
26.
Okay. Gorbel?
Mhm.
You are hit. Both of you are hit, but you are both hit as the skin explodes off of this beast,
Ooh.
flying out in flames in different direction. Necrotic flame that flies out, revealing like an amorphous, fleshy creature underneath that
Ew.
shakes and screams at
I
you
don't
all
like
as if it's some ghoul. However, Tomar and Gorbel, you're hit by this bit of flame that comes off. Tomar, you resist catching on fire. Gorbel, you do not.
I catch on fire?
From the necrotic flame.
This girl is on fire.
So it's just a flame
Stop,
that's running
drop, and
around
roll.
because I'm invisible.
It's exploded outward, so you failed the dex save.
Yes, but if I catch on fire and I'm invisible, it's just like
You'll probably lose invisibility.
it's a potion.
Oh shit, no you won't. Yeah. You guys are going to each take 38 necrotic flame damage. And Gorbel, you are currently on fire, and so every round until you resist the flame, you have 2 rounds to resist the flame. If you do not, it will consume you.
Oh, jeez.
You will take additional damage every round.
Can we water her?
30?
38.
38.
All right. Now this shivering mass is still just as tall, but it's like this, almost think like a titan. It's like this big fleshy creature, except it has way less form to it. But the flame is gone.
Okay.
Gorbel, it's your turn.
Can I resist?
You can roll to resist. Constitution save.
Well, can I use my last save thing?
You absolutely can.
I'm going to do that.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. So those
That
are
was
gone.
shit.
Yep. I was like, no.
I'm going to use my BAM card.
All right.
Last BAM card.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to do something controversial.
All right, do it.
Wouldn't respect you if you didn't.
I'm gonna run away.
So I don't pack a ton of punch when it comes to actually doing damage, except with Disintegrate, and that's not going to work except on this layer. But I feel like my skill set is more in setting other people up for success.
Okay.
So, I am invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few potions.
Okay.
What I'm going to try to do is knock this creature prone. I'm going to try to make this motherfucker laugh again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to throw a potion in its mouth
Okay.
if it hits the ground.
So you're going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter, knock it back. What potion are you throwing in there?
I'm going to use my one remaining Forget Me Now.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if it works on demons.
Okay, so you have used your BAM card. You guys watch as Gorbel...
No, they don't.
Well, you watch something happen.
We watch as the Human Torch.
You guys suddenly see this fleshy monstrosity, like its mouth drops slack and terrifying, and then it just starts going, and it drops on its back and starts convulsing with laughter. Tears are streaming down its face, and it's just laughing and laughing and laughing, and then suddenly it just
Wait,
stops.
I want to throw it in.
Okay?
I'm going to pull it out of my pocket as I see that this worked. And I'm going to hold it for a second and say, thank you, Let. And then I'm going to do it like shooting a basketball.
Okay. And you guys see this.
Gorbel.
You guys see all of a sudden this potion appear out of nowhere, arc through the air, and go right in this creature's mouth. And it starts foaming, and then it like stops moving for a second, and then just starts looking around. It is prone, giving all of you an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Sick.
That was awesome.
26.
Okay.
How long does the Forget Me Now last? Oh, that one guy, it lasted for like ever.
21.
Does he forget he's mad?
Can you do a wisdom save?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I thought you were looking at me, and I was like, what? Hey, Tomar.
That is a 6 for a wisdom
Okay.
save.
I rolled a 24 to shoot at him.
Okay.
Oh, can I do this too?
I rolled a 21 because it's advantage, right?
Advantage, yep.
Yeah. I rolled a 21 to hit.
Okay, you hit.
Got 16 bludge and 26 fire.
So does this mean that the Tasha's Hideous Laughter is over?
I mean, it would have been over the minute you did the forget me now, because
Okay.
then it doesn't know how to laugh or
Okay.
anything.
But it's still prone.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to do...
I got a 16 for damage
Okay.
from Karikianj.
Billy, what resistance? I mean, what weakness does it have on this layer?
This is just stab it layer.
Mhm.
This is like normal flesh.
Okay.
So,
Any normal like
you know what? Fuck it. I'm
weaknesses and resistances.
going to do disintegrate on this level.
Okay.
I need a dex save of 19.
Oh, it automatically succeeds.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye, bitch.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, bitch.
That's 112.
112?
Yes.
Okay.
God
Yeah.
damn.
All right. With you guys' powers combined, you, especially with Gorbel's disintegrate, you guys like descend on this thing, and it kind of reminds you of the vision you saw of all these creatures descending, or the heroes descending on it as it suddenly got knocked prone. And yeah, you guys start ripping into this flesh and just, and then your attack, Gorbel, and you watch as this layer in one round is completely obliterated,
Fucking
revealing the layer beneath, this crystalline skeletal structure that's no longer prone. As you guys are so near it, I need everyone to give me a dex save. Sorry, wisdom save.
So gold arrow doesn't work on this part anymore, does it?
Isn't this the layer or no?
No, this
This
is
is
the...
core.
Yeah.
This isn't core yet. There's one more that's core.
This is that inner layer that you call the inner core.
Oh, sorry. Outer
Yeah.
core then.
You
is what I-
said
Immune to force damage.
Yep.
you said
So what layer was
Necrotic-
the arrow for?
I guess first
Heart.
two. No, he said first two.
the
Oh,
first
the
two
arrow?
would have been ideal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what kind of save was this?
I didn't use it
Wisdom.
right away.
24.
Okay.
Man, you were hitting on my worst one.
19.
Oh, God.
When should
Still
I
not
use
good.
the spell bazooka?
You don't have anything in it.
Shit.
How do we load it?
we have to cast the spells in it.
We have to do it ahead of time?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh.
But you only have a minute to use it after we cast the spells into
Once
it.
the final spell is in there, yeah. What'd you get?
9.
Oh, okay. What'd you get for your wisdom save, Pinwin?
19.
Okay.
15.
24.
Okay. Willem and Gorbel. I hate to do this to you.
Ooh.
I hate to see it.
So does that mean that the
Oh, God,
Rod of
he's
Resonance
getting
is just
them all
donezo? I just missed it.
We might be able to use a round to do
Other
it.
side, there you go.
Okay.
You guys are going to take 50 radiant damage.
Dang.
Age.
Dangage.
Radiant?
Mm-hmm.
Are you weak to radiant?
I am.
Really?
I am.
Oh,
shit.
So you will take
No.
100 damage.
Oh my god.
Do I see this happening to Willem as well, or am I like completely occupied with my own shit?
This is, yeah, you
Don't-
would be kind of
don't worry about me.
occupied by this.
Don't worry
You
about
see
me.
this bright flash, and you guys are just hit by this energy as this crystalline creature emerges from the shell of the flesh, and it looks like a jagged, demonic, winged beast. And it sort of floats in place and slowly turns, and on each axis, there's an eye staring out, as if it has full 360-degree coverage. Tomar, it's your turn.
Okay. And what is it weak to? Goddamn.
She didn't
There's-
say.
It's immune to force damage.
I'm going to throw my hammer at it. 31 to hit.
31 to hit? It
Yeah.
hits.
Wisdom save, please.
You got it, dude.
Oh, wait.
Ooh, that's a 10.
17 bludge, 26 fire.
Okay, so...
And can I tell how much that might have hurt it? In
that appears to have... You said how much fire?
26.
It appears to... Both of those attacks seem to not have been as effective as they possibly could have been.
Okay. I'm going to still throw it again.
Okay.
Since I have extra attack, that's a 30.
That hits.
23 damage.
23 damage. All right. Okay. And that also seemed to not be as good as it could have been.
Okay.
However, we're at the top of the round. Now the creature it starts turning a little bit faster. And you watch as on every axis, the one eye that's on each axis, as it turns, like all the way around its head, blinks one after the other, and a light starts shooting up into the sky above you guys.
No, thank
This
you.
is the start of its turn.
Is this
is the
like
start of its turn.
Is this like a hammer of God situation, but it like has to shoot it up first and then it comes back down on us?
Make a wisdom save.
Natural 20.
Jesus.
So you're going to take 4 radiant damage. That's halved already.
Okay.
Does that look like it does anything different?
That looks like it doesn't do like anything at all.
Okay.
So you watch as this beam shoots up in the air. Everyone, give me a dex save,
Shit. He's playing lawn darts with us.
essentially.
See, Billy, this is how you fight Tomar. That's a 7. A fucking 7.
Give him dex save.
27.
30.
17.
Everyone but Tomar saves.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Tomar, you are going to take 80 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that halved for you?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. So why he took the damage is because this beam shoots in the air and then starts shooting all around you guys, puncturing holes in the earth as you guys dodge out of the way, except for Tomar, who gets it fucking right in the chin. Chin? I was going to say jaw or chin, and I said chin.
I thought you were going to say jizz.
He gets it right in his jizz.
Right in future children.
Right in the jizz factory.
It is now your turn, Willem.
All right. Is he standing back up?
Yeah, he's floating
Floating.
and pivoting.
Pivoting. What's his mouth situation?
None.
No mouth. Wait, what?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
He transformed.
He's
You
a
got
crystal
hit.
man.
Yeah, he's like a crystal demon creature that has no mouth but 4 eyes, one on each side.
It's like you're reading my mind and fucking up my plans on purpose.
Going inside of him seems like a bad plan anyway, so maybe you're better off. Maybe.
It's not. It's a genius plan. Well, so he's just a big ol' eye.
A crystal demon with eyes on every side.
Eyes on every side.
Sounds beautiful.
How large? What's the radius
This
of the...
one's probably about
Eye
40
demon.
foot tall. So about half the size of what it was when it was waist up from the dirt.
God damn it. Okay.
If we ask you on the Ask Me Anything what your plan was, will you answer it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's not very much to it. It's
Okay.
very simple, but it keeps getting waylaid by jackassery. I'm going to cast Wall of Sand on the eye demon.
Okay.
He's just like,
You're going to surround it with sand?
Yes, it is a 30-foot long, 10-foot high, 10 feet thick. And we're just going to wrap around as much as we can and just
Okay.
like cast it
Up-
on him.
Up in the air?
Yeah.
Around his eyes? Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Around the eyes,
So you guys watch as this wall of sand appears around this creature. And it seems like it can't see.
Sweet. And I am going to use a bonus action of Second Wind.
Okay.
So I'm just going to kind of compose myself and take a deep breath and heal for really 6. 1 plus 5.
duh.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
it,
okay.
it was like it was sliding on the 9,
A little
and then
bit
it went.
better.
So 1 plus 5. So I
All
healed
right.
6.
So
great.
Willem
That's
has
fantastic.
obscured this creature's vision. Is there anything else you'd like to do on this turn?
I just want to position myself under the floaty,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right. Is anyone proficient in perception?
Hi.
Yes.
Yes.
Me?
So all of you are?
Yes.
No,
Percepties.
absolutely not.
Oh, I was. Yeah, you
Perceptive.
sold that.
Mhm.
I was convinced.
I am notoriously terrible at my perception
That's
rolls.
true.
But the rest of you guys are for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All of you guys notice there's a spot as this is a crystalline blue creature, there's one spot on it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's about 4 inches in diameter. That's red.
That's the reset button.
I think to everyone, is this the layer that I pierce with the wood? I don't fucking know at this
No,
point.
this is the one before that.
Okay.
There's one more after
Let
this.
me know when to pierce it with the wood.
We have to get this
Okay.
one down first.
You have some wood too?
Yes, I have the wood.
Oh, I think you were out of the room when we talked about that.
What's the wood?
I from far up, I show him the petrified wooden dagger that we got from the ziggurat. It was in the chest, the beholder chest.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick nasty. Great. Okay, so everybody's got some wood. Okay.
Pinwin, you notice this red spot, and it is your turn.
Okay.
Gorbel, you're on deck.
Is that its heart?
You don't know. You just see this discolored spot.
Okay, well, okay, I will go ahead and bust out the gold arrow and just see if it does something fun.
You're going to bust out the gold arrow?
Maybe, even though I know it's not going to do as much.
Okay, and you are going to do what with it?
I'm going to try to shoot that red spot if I can.
Pinwin, when you reach back for the arrow, your fingers find purchase.
Okay. And I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
And I didn't roll very good. 19.
19 hits.
All right.
Pinwin?
Yeah?
You get to roll 10d6.
What?
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
For a second, I thought he was
Alright.
going to hit you with a show me what you got.
Mhm.
And I was like,
Can I roll 2 more for my hunter's marks that are going?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, shoot. Those ones rolled. Okay, so 17. I said, oh, shoot. 17 and 12 more. So 29 plus my 1d8 plus 5. 29 plus 9.
Okay. So that is 38.
Mm-hmm.
Pinwin, you take that out, you knock it, and as it kind of you pull the strings back, you just hear like this, and it flashes like it just golden light, and it makes like a sound as it just almost cuts through the sound barrier, crashes into this, and then the
Fucking
creature starts cracking.
Cool.
Rad.
All right. Okay. Well, I rolled 32 on my second hit.
That hits.
nice.
Yep. So 12 plus my 200's marks. 12 plus 7. 19.
19. All right. You watch it crack a little bit more. It looks like almost fully cracked. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think so. I think that's about it.
All right, Gorbel, your turn. You've watched this crystalline creature start cracking.
Okay. So I can see it through the wall of sand?
Yeah, you guys are underneath the wall of sand.
It's floating.
It's floating. And
Oh.
Yep. So you guys are below it on the ground.
Okay.
I feel you. That's where I was on my last. I was like, what?
And no sand is getting into our eyes.
It's getting into his.
Okay.
Dry, itchy eyes.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to use my wish spell.
Okay.
And I'm going to allow up to 20 creatures that I can see within range to regain all hit points.
All right.
Shit.
And any effects on them described in the Greater Restoration spell.
Okay. And that doesn't affect you? Or just...
No.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, you won't have to worry about the ill effects of Wish. So all of you guys regain all of your hit points.
Thank
Sick.
you.
The Greater
Oh my
Restoration,
fucking God,
is that
Gorbel,
what you
that
said?
is amazing.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't
The-
give
Well, it's...
HP.
No, this is just an effect you can choose with Wish, but it states you allow up to 20 creatures that you can see to regain all hit points, and you end all effects on them described in the Greater Restoration spell.
Tight.
Yeah.
So you might be cured of your
I don't
curse.
get it
Why?
because specifically I don't get. One sec.
To
Sorry.
not be a vampire.
I'm affected by spells. Blah 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 blah. For example, Cure Wounds has no effect on me. and I'm subject to only the secondary effects of chill touch, things like that.
Is that part of your curse?
Yeah.
But if the Greater Restoration affected you, then you wouldn't be cursed anymore.
Give me a luck roll.
Ah!
Is that all it took?
Well, I mean, she did say that, but
It's used with wish, so you know what? You don't even need a luck roll. Wish casting that.
wish granted.
Willem, you have been cured of vampirism.
Yay!
Whoa, it was so easy. I could have done it the whole
You're
time.
not a
Thank you.
vampire.
Well, I mean, now that we're out of the ziggurat,
Yeah, it wouldn't have. It definitely
it wouldn't have worked in the
ziggurat.
ziggurat because I was on a different plane.
Oh, yeah.
Gorbel, you the MVP.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles, I rolled a 10 for a luck roll.
Oh, that would have worked.
Tight.
As we established last episode.
Am I still invisible?
Yeah.
I wonder how long this
It
lasts.
lasts for 1 hour.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
It didn't specify on there.
Dibbida-dizzam.
Let did not write that on the potion bottle.
Invisibility.
Is that the end of your turn, Gorbel?
Yes.
All right.
That was a hell of a turn.
Tomar, it is your turn.
You said that this is mostly broken?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
Bring down the hammer. Ball peen hammer.
Yeah, the hammer didn't do much though.
Ball and peen hammer.
Yeah, this isn't Tomar's lair. I'm just gonna hit it with the hammer.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
That's okay. You hit it
21.
with your hammer.
That
and
hits.
Make it
Then
really
22 for
sad.
the second one.
And
hits.
it's hiding in some fan. Kick it stinking ass. Do,
Wisdom
do,
save.
Do, do,
Okay.
do.
It succeeds.
Ooh.
Unless a 23. I assume it'll
Yeah.
succeed.
14 bludge, 15 fire, and then 16 bludge, 12 fire.
All right. You watch as like a little bit happens. However, it seems to be having a difficult time considering it has a wall of sand obstructing its eyes.
Yes.
So nothing happens. Willem, it's your turn.
Sick. I'm going to hone in and lock on to the little red dot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to huck my warp dagger at it.
Okay. Do you require concentration for wall of sand?
That is a good question. I'm going to assume yes, but let's see here. Please load. Oh, yes, yes.
Go ahead
Concentration.
and roll to Constitution to maintain concentration.
Constitution?
Correct.
Fuck. Oh, fucking 8.
The wall of sand drops,
Fine.
but you can still roll your warp dagger.
Oh, I am. You can't stop me. 22, please.
That connects.
Sweet. I want to warp to it.
You watch as Willem. You're on the crystalline surface. I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Okay. 8.
I believe you.
8 damage, by the way, maybe. 18 for a Waz.
You avoid the sharp spikes that suddenly pop out of it.
He's booby trapped. Guys, he's booby trapped. If you touch him, he's gonna spike at you.
Why would we
Why
touch
would
him?
I touch that?
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, Willem's up there now. All right, what are you doing now?
Am I still looking at the red dot?
Yep, you're connected to the red dot right now.
Sweet. And I'm gonna do my spider boots
Okay.
on it, and I'm gonna stab it with Karikianj.
Okay.
Oh, that was so close to being a crit, you stupid corner. 22 though.
22 hits.
Yuck. 13 damage.
13?
Yep, and that was on top of the 8 that the dagger did, by the way.
Okay.
So
Willem,
21.
I need you to give me a dex save. I need everyone to give me a dex save.
Okay.
Why you gotta say it that way?
Man, keeps fucking me over.
21.
I wanna dex
We
save.
switched on this one.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
my dice just didn't roll.
16.
There it goes.
For a dex save?
Yes.
Okay.
It almost landed on the 11, and then they keep fucking me over with these last minute
Fuck?
little switches.
Okay.
19.
19. And Pinwin, what'd you get?
It did a quick roll thing 3 times, but
can
this
just roll a
last
regular
one
dice.
is 23. Or do you want me to roll a regular one?
I mean, 23 is fine. That'll
okay.
work.
Okay.
So everyone but Willem saves as there's a Willem, you stabbed in, twisted, and the crystal explodes outwards. And you're so close that it was very difficult for you to avoid.
I'm going to save you the trouble. I'm going to use my boon of invincibility.
All right. Very nice.
What the fuck is a boon of invincibility?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Jesus.
It nullifies and negates all damage.
Does that mean all we have left is a heart?
As the dust settles on this crystalline glass, you kind of lose purchase, Willem, and you start kind of dropping out of the air. You would be about 60 feet up. Okay. So give me an acrobatics.
You fuck.
No, you fuck.
21 though.
21?
Yeah.
All right. It's a rough landing, but you manage not to hurt yourself to it. You like land into a nice roll.
Do a tuck and roll. I rolled a 3.
As things just start, like glass starts showering down, and you guys watch as a heart floats above. I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
All right.
Why?
Because it's driving us insane.
Because
it's tearing up my heart.
Natural 1. It's a 12.
Oh, I almost critted on it.
19.
15.
13.
Willem, you are the only one who saves.
Ding.
Coming back strong, baby. I had a really bad turn there, but
how can a heart hurt so much?
Have you never heard Adele?
That's a point of boon.
Thank you.
I appreciate you getting a boon without a pun.
Mm-hmm. All of you take 103 psychic damage as the heart gets inside of your head, this drumming, and it starts to make you convinced that it can hurt you mentally.
If Gorbel didn't do that wish spell, I'd have 8 HP right now.
This heart is floating.
Goddamn.
I'm gonna need a wisdom save again, guys.
Literally just a heart by itself.
Correct.
Do we get to go? This is like the
heart shit.
This is like the D&D equivalent of uppercutting in the corner in Mortal Kombat.
I didn't make it. 9.
11.
You said wisdom save, right?
Mm-hmm.
22.
Okay. So, Pinwin and Gorbel.
Yeah.
This is affecting you, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, no. You said a lot of 5.
Yeah, it's not good.
70 psychic damage.
Bye.
To both of you.
Okay. Ouch.
How are they looking? How are you guys looking? I can't.
I'm
okay.
Okay-ish.
Yeah.
Pinwin, it's your turn.
Am I by the heart?
How do you hurt a heart?
Yeah, you're not far from it.
Make a wisdom save.
This is the petrified wood part, Tomar.
This is automatic.
That's a natural 20.
And you still
so
take...
there's not really anything I can do,
What was it,
right?
8?
6 radiant damage.
Oh, you have whatever you roll. Gotcha.
6 radiant?
Yeah,
that looked super effective.
Nice. The Dwarf spirits are just like... Kick his ass.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Pinwin, what do you want to do?
So anything we do other than the wooden killing maneuver situation won't hurt it, right?
I mean, he just said the radiant damage hurt it.
Yeah, you can hurt it.
Okay.
It's probably the most effective way, though. Just poking it with the wood for some reason.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I have put this on the back burner, and even though you can't see, you've got a heart, so I'm pretty sure you can feel this. So I'm going to try to use my boon of high magic and cast my weird spell at 9th level.
Okay.
Sweet.
Just
What's
for
the weird spell?
funsies. I've never gotten to do it because I keep casting it on people who have the legendary resistance.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
It's
Read
a
it.
wisdom 19 save.
Oh, that does not save.
Okay.
Finally.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Drawing on the deepest fears of a group of creatures, you create illusory creatures in their minds, visible only to them. Each creature in a 30-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice, which I'd choose just the heart and not us. Within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes frightened for the duration. The illusion calls on the creature's deepest fears, manifesting its worst nightmares as an implacable threat. At the end of each of the frightened creature's turns, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage.
Okay, so it is frayed.
So would this be the Great Adversary? What it fears the most?
Technically, yes.
Can you
It would be
describe what that
It would be
is?
an amalgam It's in its own mind, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate.
Can we find out during the AMA?
Yeah.
Don't forget to ask that.
Courtney Love.
So does that mean, does
So
it take the 4d10 psychic
the Great
damage at the
Adversary is
end of its
Harvey
turn?
At the end
or
of its
no?
turn, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably.
And since it's your turn currently, yeah.
All right.
All right. Gorbel, it's your turn.
Pinwin, how are you doing?
Well, I mean, that hurt, but I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Gorbel?
Just okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's better than bad for
Okay, I
both
have-
of us, right?
I have some potions, though.
You do?
Like, if I take another hit like that one, things are going to get bad.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So I just need to know if you need one.
You take it. I think
I have
I'll
3.
be okay. Oh, well, I mean, if you have 3, I mean, it is about,
That's definitely been 6 seconds.
yeah. I'll take one if you have an extra.
Okay. I have 3 potions of, I believe greater healing. Yes, 3 greater healing potions.
So you guys will take 44
What?
plus
That's
4
crazy.
hit points.
All right.
So you roll 4d4
40.
and then add 4 to whatever that is.
Oh, 4d4 plus
44 and 4. Yeah.
I'm sorry, 4d4.
Sounds like 44
Yep.
Much less
Mhm.
impressive.
44 and what?
plus 4.
Plus, oh, fuck.
16.
That's not greater. It's a misnomer.
Hey, I'll take it. Thank you, Gorbel.
15. Okay. Well, fuck. Okay.
Gorbel, have you... Sorry. Damn it.
Huh?
Is the time up for mental communication?
No.
I'll let you say one thing.
It's an hour.
Gorbel, have you
No.
used the candle?
No, I honestly don't know what it is.
It's really good.
Oh,
Use the-
is that the healing candle?
Yes.
How do I light it? Regular style?
Fucking fire. It's a candle.
Regular
Okay.
style.
I go up to I pull out the candle, go up to one of the burning embers on the ground and light it.
Oh, you light it with necrotic flame?
Is this still necrotic flame?
Yep.
Then no. I do not do that.
Okay.
But what
Saps your
happens?
health.
Because that
I thought I
becomes
just caught
fun.
things on like regular fires.
No, it's
too.
necrotic flame. Yeah, so it's like an oily fire.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, fine.
Ooh.
Okay.
I light the flame the normal way
Okay.
with a little flint starter.
Okay. You are surrounded in a dome of healing.
Dome healing.
Then how does that work?
Within 20-foot radius, replenishing all hit points to each creature standing within its light. And then while the candle is burning, it safeguards those within the glow, granting advantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Damn.
Damn.
So I'm just going to follow you guys around with this floating candle.
Who was anyone within 20 feet of you when you lit it?
Pinwin should have been.
Okay, so you have full health.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Gorbel?
I'm going to move towards them.
All right. Before it's your time to go, Tomar, everyone give me a wisdom save.
Fine.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Stop trying to take our wisdom.
Oh, wait, we have advantage.
Correct. All of you will have advantage.
Nice. 20.
Thank Todd.
21.
19.
12.
With advantage? Shit.
Yeah, I'm really bad.
Shit burgers.
Also, I'm rolling really poorly.
48 psychic damage.
Okay.
Tomar, it is your turn.
I'm going to stab it with the petrified weapon.
Okay. Give me an attack.
Just fly right
What
in.
am I rolling?
Just fly right into it.
You're going to add like a... you're just for proficiency bonus. Yes?
Do I heal immediately?
Your fuzzy dice is friggin' weird. I love it. I want to touch it.
20.
20 hits.
Here we
you
go.
pierce this heart, and you watch as it seizes. And at that moment, you guys all see a flash. And the heart is sliced completely in two, and it turns to ash as a form lands on the ground in front of you. A construct body with a giant sword strapped to its back.
What?
Normally, but now holding the sword. Miraluk looks up and sees and looks at you guys, and you know that was him that just sliced this heart
Oh.
in half. And he says, I've been wanting to do that for a really long time. All of you need to give me wisdom saves as something in all of your bodies feels like it's burning its way out of you.
What?
Oh, no, it's
What the fuck?
Nightmare Diamond.
17. Oh, advantage.
Oh, thank God. Todd. No.
17.
God damn.
21.
Wait, what was that first one I did?
13.
11.
Mirlock's not bad, is he?
I think it's just a side effect of the Great Adversary being eliminated and the Nightmare
music.
Diamond.
And this music.
Yeah.
Pinwin and Gorbel, you're going to take 48 psychic damage
Okay.
as you feel something almost take over your body.
Ooh.
The Nightmare Diamond appears to be burning its way through your body as if it's trying to emerge, and you can feel it shift a little bit forward. You feel like one more shift and it will be out.
Wait, but then we
I don't
heal
like that at all.
immediately?
Yeah, if you're inside the candle.
So does it stop moving also?
Nice.
No,
Well,
it
it
still
only
moves forward.
heals the first time.
Oh.
Yeah. It heals you all the way the first round, and then you get the advantage for the
Can we give
other.
double inspiration again, just in case?
So I'm
You
sorry, how
guys
much damage
feel
was
this burning. What do you want to do?
I want to try
Take some
to
Pepto.
inspire everybody again.
You know that you have just a moment, as you were told.
that? So I pull out my handfuls of lineage stones
Gotcha.
and I start concentrating on them.
Suddenly, in front of all of you guys' eyes, you watch as like these concentric circles open up, and all of these lineage stones start floating around it. And in the center, you can see like almost like a ghost stone, and it looks like you could touch it, Gorbel.
I touch it.
And you guys all hear in your minds just like a no. And all the holes in the ground turn into portals, and all the demons start getting dragged inside of them, screaming as the soldiers are still like beating them back, and they start getting and then the portals seal, and suddenly you guys are on an empty plain, a stretch of the battlefield with you guys' like entire army around you. You guys have defeated the Great Adversary. And you guys listen as the entire army roars and starts cheering and clapping. And then you just start hearing wolves, 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 wolves. As the battlefield clears, you're all greeted by your various companions that have joined your ranks over the years, everyone overjoyed by the hard-fought and hard-won battle. Your runes are the first to your sides, celebrating. Bem tilts his head to you all, his muzzle coated in the dark viscera of demon entrails. He howls in appreciation of your efforts. Mirlock stands, looking over the space where his brother's final conflict brought him. His shoulders slump in a move that could look, if constructs could be read so easily, like satisfaction. Chester, smiling and limping, comes to look over the carnage and pilfer through the tatters of the rubble and dead to find a long piece of fabric that he holds up gleefully with a sidelong look to his current menagerie of cloth and straw dolls. Dirk lays exhausted in the dirt, a smile plastered to his face, his war club's shattered remnants laying around him in splinters. Seeing some of the others going to greet you, he attempts to stand, but finds that he can't. He's too exhausted from the battle. So he resigns himself to just clapping from his position on the ground. Zyko strides in, covered in blood, but also smiling his same pleasant smile. He places a hand on your shoulder, Tomar, and sighs in relief. From the ranks, the line breaks, and Shadow comes running at Pinwin, tackling him to the ground in a huge hug. You all find that the wolfish humanoid is completely injured, save for his hatchets, which are chipped and covered in the gunky evil of demon blood. All around you, the sea of faces changes to pure joy and elation as the celebration lasts until evening, with various parties procuring food and drink from the caravans not too terribly far away. The Great Adversary has been defeated, and the Master, Benelok. And your forces of will rebuffed Mandoran's attempts to return to this world fully. You have saved this section of the land, and you believe it will be a long time before someone stupid enough to take on the Wolves of Moonreach rises up again. Word quickly spread of the sealed power of the Lineage Stones and how Gorbel was able to utilize it to stave off total destruction. The rallying cry moved in support of her to ascend to the throne and protect them from future dangers. There was some disagreement, but after the Queen of Rothia emerged from her ship to throw her own support behind it, and a tearful and heartfelt song from Pinwin, who honestly was just taking advantage of such a large audience, the entire assembly of nearly 10,000 individuals dropped at once to a knee to swear their fealty to Gorbel Icetower, despite her exasperated protests. Willem and Shigara found each other during the chaos of celebration and reunited in the way couples tend to, in the bushes. The dead are buried the next morning, with several various priests and clerics saying rites over the individuals. However, none are so persuasive as Tomar Ironfist, whose hour and 10-minute performance of moving oaths and phrases, assisted as always by Pinwin's musical stylings, left the entire assembly in stoic tears. Afterward, Tomar, you find that a large number of the fighting force wish to learn more about Warkarag and the teachings of the Forge. The wolves and their retinue made the journey back to Wolves Rest, where more partying continued for over a week. By the end of it, Let found that he had never in his life made so much money on hangover potions. It was a fight that would live forever in the hearts and minds of those gathered there today, and word quickly swept across all of Veldlin what had transpired. The ordeal became known as the War of the Wolves, and the battle itself called the Battle of Master's Folly. Before long, once Gorbel was sworn into her office, she made her first action as the new leader to establish an edict. A formal acknowledgement of the wrongdoings done to the hobgoblins, and then she sent funds to protect their number by officially recognizing Moonreach, the wolves' former home, as Ka'alu, and returning it and the many miles surrounding it to their control. Her second order of business was establishing a holiday to celebrate the wolves themselves and their runes. It was appropriately named Rune Tiding, a week-long observance to all things related to the heroes of the War of the Wolves. You all received various notes of congratulations from top-tier nobility and leadership in Argaria to treat with them and help them resolve disputes and issues, though for most of you, you decided you were going to take a break from adventure for a little while. Jennifer returned, Ura in tow, not long after that, to congratulate you all and swear her loyalty to Gorbel as well. After a small but vocal group in the realm threw a fit over the new leadership of Veldlin, Prince Fenellothus, otherwise known as Prince Othis, was able to find the archives that traced not only Gorbel's lineage to appease them, but also found that a trace of the Arngrim line had apparently sprung up northwest of Deepminster, in a village called Sheephair. This did little to stop the grumblings of this secular offshoot, but it did make it easier to tell them to shut up. Verolis returned, having found the remaining turtles, and though small in number, some were ready and willing to rejoin the greater world. Pinwin, because of your new fame, you are regarded as one of the mightiest bards in the world, which may have directly affected sales of Humble Brew to the tune of 800,000%. Willem, you were offered various positions in both nefarious and prestigious organizations, but the call to adventure was too strong to once again travel with your old companions on the airship. But Maury Mudfury and Herc Snakepunch also accepted the invitation to join. Tomar, you found that the Soul Forge burned hotter than ever on your return, with the light shining from the Belderock ever present. Many of the constructs, the Wire Forged, Rory Bots, and Dwarf Forged, whatever anyone called them, returned as well to help in the endeavor, as long as they were allowed to learn the secrets of forging, so that they too could grow their own number. Gorbel, you were offered many prospects of marriage from all over Argaria as the most eligible bachelor, though you handily denied all these requests with your usual pluck and charm. Your mother, no longer pestering you, has remained largely quiet, though she did send a raven once that said, "I think I've figured out how to bring his mind back." Wolves Rest became a new destination for all adventure seekers, and truly, even within the time frame of a couple years, grew to immense proportions, absorbing Vester and the Arrowview Inn at the crossroads. At the 2-year mark, it had reached Stag's Rest, and absorbing that as a borough under its vast awning as the city, once the tiny town of Old Cairn, now grew to be the second largest city in the realm. Though the world was saved, this climactic event had created some instability in the fabric of the plains, and now interplanar travel was both easier and more treacherous. Who knows what new secrets might be revealed with this revelation? In the end, it also dawned a new age in the world. No longer beholden to the various strange time stamps employed by each of the specific realms, the entirety of Argaria banded behind a new banner. AOW, Age of the Wolf. The day of the battle was retroactively monikered Day 1 of Year 1, AOW, to commemorate. It also just so happened to coincide with the first day of Rune Tiding, also known as the first day of spring.
2 years to the day that the Wolves of Moonreach vanquished the Great Adversary and the Master on the battlefield in the Gods Valley. You guys decide to all meet back up after having kind of gone off and done various other activities. You decided your meeting point would be Dogwick.
Yeah. Hot Springs.
Party.
Hot Springs, we save the
Gorbel?
world.
Gorbel Icetower has now become ruler of Veldalin.
Queen Gorbel.
Not queen. And scratch the ruler. I want to go by leader.
Leader Gorbel.
Leader Gorbel.
Sounds
Leader
very
Gorbel.
fascist.
Ruler sounded too
Yeah.
heavy-handed.
Do you keep the capital as Deepminster?
For right now,
Okay,
there are discussions.
got you.
You're not privy to those.
Oh, thanks. Pinwin Dingleroot, you go off and travel on adventures until eventually, within the last 2 years, you were able to reconnect with your lovely, lovely singer from Deepminster. And in fact, you found that she was quite taken with you as well. You immediately
right.
sired twins on her.
He
Whoa.
found time for romance.
Immediately.
Pulling a Tomar.
Whoops.
A tumor instead.
Oh!
I too think of children as tumors. No, Tomar, you do a great many things, including, in 2 years, you've set up a huge trade network out of the Belderock that reaches into Rothia and Mirenlug, and you were able to patch things up with Hazel, though you guys decide to amicably, raise the children separately.
Yeah. That's
More
that
like
checks
sadly realistic.
out. Yeah.
We just didn't see eye to eye
Which
romantically.
didn't really
Click.
didn't work.
Yeah.
Willem, as you left to go with the Chaos Company and what remained of your group, you went on some adventures, but then when you went to Starstrom, you just found yourself just enamored
Starry
with
struck?
it. Yeah, Okay, you can have a point of boon, not that it matters, but
Yeah! Post boon!
you can have a point of boon. But yeah, you found yourself starry struck with Starstrom's beauty, and you were able to find a kind of a little hamlet of your own, and you and Shigara were able to purchase this, acreage of land, raise some goats, and she is currently with child.
All right.
So none of us stayed in Wolves Rest. Just fuck that place.
Oh, I
Yeah, who
forgot
did you
about
guys leave in
Wolf's
charge
Rest.
of Wolves Rest?
Ooh.
Dirk?
Mm.
I mean, if the same people want to keep the same jobs that they had, they can.
Okay.
And
So
just
you-
have like a council of elders.
Okay. So a council of elders.
Durant. Dirk.
Well, I doubt Durant would stay.
Durant went off on adventures with Pinwin.
Oh,
But yeah,
right
I
on.
think Dirk should hold a position.
Chester, maybe?
Does Zyko go back to sheep hair?
Zyko does not go back to sheep hair because Zyko decides to take up a position in the castle.
Oh, yay.
I don't remember offering that.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. He's always welcome.
You also learned that Zyko is something of a cousin.
Wow. Aw.
Your grandmother's father, who disappeared on a boat, as you would see in the timeline, ended up washing ashore and finding sheep hair
Oh, man.
and having a daughter named Penelope,
Mhm.
who had a daughter who had a son named Zyko.
Wow.
Weird.
So he has full royal right, not as much as you do, but
Wow.
So he could kill me.
He's next
And then
of
succeed
kin.
the throne
you could reasonably.
Oh,
So I'm
man.
keeping him close.
in stabbing range.
But yeah, you guys meet up.
Zyko becomes a baddie and does that.
You guys meet up in Dogwick, having not seen each other for roughly 2 years, somewhere around there. You guys find yourself in the interim area leading into the hot springs. Things have changed a little bit. A little bit more money has been flowing through. There's a steady stream of revenue as the mountains are now safe based on an initiative by a group of wanderers that have cleared the roads. Mysterious wanderers that maybe someday someone will find out some more information about. But they seem pretty benevolent.
Not my problem.
But yeah, you guys all end up in the common area here right in front of the hot springs.
Like where the barkeep is?
Yep.
How's he doing?
This you haven't seen this one before.
Ah, okay.
Looks a bit relaxed, long hair, big bushy beard, kind of like red eyes. He's just kind of like smiling. What can I help you guys with?
What's up, Ziggy Marley?
So I'm wearing like traveling leathers. My armor, I'm not wearing armor now. But my leathers they look salt stained, like I've been on a boat for a while and dusty, and I still have the hammer. It's at my side, but I'm much more toned down.
Tomed down.
Guys, it's been a minute.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Are you kidding?
It's been a hot minute, but you guys get the newsletter, right?
I've been on the road. I haven't.
They've been messing up our mail for
Are you guys just not reading
a
them?
long time.
They're Gorbel. I've been reading them. They're so good. I'm so proud of you.
I'm trying to create like a vibe so people, feel connected to the.
It's totally
to the
different,
leader.
and I love it. It's
Pinwin has
very
been-
refreshing.
Pinwin has been catching me up here and there. He sends to me like a lot. Still, it's a lot easier to communicate with sending. So
Yeah.
We've just been really busy getting the farm up and going and
Yeah.
trade and
Oh, that's
never would have guessed you'd be a farmer.
yeah.
Pinwin, where are the little ones?
I'm not going to take them to hot springs. Are you kidding me?
What happens
is
to
that,
hot
is that
springs?
bad for
This
babies?
is
Or
an adult vacation.
They're with Grandpa.
Yeah, this is grown up time.
Well,
Purely grown up
Did you leave
time.
them with Grandpa?
Yeah.
You need to
We're actually on a
finally-
tour right now with my mom, my dad, and brothers and sisters, and they're doing their traveling storytelling thing. And my family, we do our storytelling, but we add magic and music since that's something me and Yules are both pretty good at. So
How's your
we're traveling together, and so yeah, it really helps with babysitting if I feel like going off to some hot springs.
How's your dad doing? Did he have any side effects from that orb?
Camera
Nope.
swings over to him and he's just like spouting Latin and his head is spinning. No, he's good.
No, it was so weird, and it's like since he's been back, it's like it didn't feel like he was gone for as long as he was. It just felt right. I can't thank you enough. That's
I mean,
made our family whole again.
that was all of our choices, and I would make it again. You need to introduce your kids to mine, though. They should play and stuff.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
Mine are a little older, and they can learn to like halflings. They're used to
What
playing.
do you mean?
They're used to playing with gnomes and stuff. So
Okay, I have the funnest halflings ever. So, like,
I believe you.
yeah.
That's
They'll
not
teach
in
your kids
contention.
how to be fun.
Wait,
So-
everyone has kids now?
Yeah, not you though.
Not yet. On the way.
You don't need
Should I
to
have
have kids.
one?
It is completely up to
know.
you, Gorbel.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Normally, king leaders, kings, don't they have kids?
heavy is the brow. I mean, you got time.
I don't.
Gorbel, you do
I
not
don't
need
know.
to give in to the societal norms. You need to
that's
do
not-
you,
Well, you
Gorbel,
gave into
and-
the societal norms.
Hey, now. I mean, I'm just saying, Gorbel.
I just don't want to miss
if
out
she
on
doesn't
something
want to-
fun.
I mean, having kids is fun.
Also,
But so is like, I don't know, if you wanted to take someone else in and like teach them how to lead.
if all
I don't know.
our kids become friends, then who's going to be the Gorbel of the group?
That's a
I
question.
know it's not going to be any of your kids.
No. I've instilled
Counting on you, Pinwin.
non-Gorbel learning as part of their regimen.
Are my
What is
twins-
part of the regimen?
A lot of hammering stuff.
How's
forging.
Wyra?
She's still kind of standoffish, but I don't know. She smiles more.
That's good.
Hmm.
I mean,
We'll figure it out.
Does she seem? Has she come into like any powers? Does she seem like she's harboring?
If I'm being honest, I haven't been at the Belderac very often. I kind of handed the keys over to Balar. I've been trying to find more of our wayward friends and bring them back home. So
Balar, is he still doing okay?
he hasn't said otherwise. His speaking's back to normal.
I was gonna say, is he able to say?
Oh yeah, he can talk. He's
Okay.
doing fine.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, dwarves are weird in other parts of the world.
Yeah, other parts.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
they're not like me. Anyway,
Mm.
not all of them are keen on coming back, but who knows?
How's Miraluk
He's good.
in Zyko?
Very good.
How's
I think-
being?
I'm so surprised that Zyko didn't stay in sheep hair, man. I was
I know.
really expecting him to.
Well, I think he has a girlfriend.
What?
Ooh, do tell.
Is that allowed for Kingsguard?
I mean, it's up to
Crownsguard?
Gorbel.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
He can stop some fun.
Zyko's not Crownsguard, though. He's just royal family now.
We need to visit Deepminster
Yeah.
under Gorbel rule because the place is probably very hopping.
I'm in.
I've
I'm
been
in for
trying
that.
to make it super fun, and I've been redoing the bathroom. So you have to come and see.
Ooh.
What was
While-
it before? Are
while-
you talking
while
about
they're
the
catching
bathhouse?
up.
Or?
I'm gonna turn
No,
to
just
the
my bathroom.
barkeep.
Nice.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows how to make a Tomar.
He like looks. No, man, nah. What is that?
So I explained to him how to make a Tomar, and I order 4 of them.
Okay, and he makes them.
Those 4 better be for me because I don't know if anyone else likes them.
He makes them pretty terribly, but he sets them out. He does it pretty quick. He sets it out. All right, here you go.
What's the drink that we had here last time?
Was it Whimsy?
I don't know, man. It could have been. Whimsy's pretty good.
Are you ever there all the way up there?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Well, where am I at?
Oh.
Can we get 4 whimsies as well?
Do you
Sure,
work
ma'am.
here?
Yeah, I guess so.
I look behind the bar to see if there's like somebody bound and gagged or
We
something.
may need to do some community outreach here. At least figure out
He's
what's
just like,
going
look, no, man. I've been working here for like a year now. It's been pretty chill.
Cool. What's your name?
My name is Drang,
Drang?
and not a lot of people ask me as many questions as you guys do. So
Oh, right on.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty fucked up right now. So if I speak a little slow
No.
or confused, that's why I don't tell anybody. Apparently, the queen is showing up, or like the ruler of the land. So I gotta be on my best behavior. I hope I sober up before then.
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah.
Will
You better
guys
work
give
on
me
it.
like a lookout note if you see.
Actually, I think they were coming in right behind us. You'd probably do well.
Oh shit!
Go ahead. If you have any left on you, go ahead. I'll hang on to it so you don't have to worry.
You don't want to be caught with
that
it. She
is-
you
seems
don't wanna be
real
caught with that.
tight.
Fabulous! Thank you guys so much. And he just starts pulling like, like brick after brick out, and like scoots it across the counter. But I'm gonna need these back.
Yeah, man. Don't worry.
Definitely.
I've got them. I got them right here. And I pat my pack. It's safe hands.
Sweet.
Are you selling though?
No, I'm just participating.
But would you sell a little bit?
I mean,
I wink.
sure.
You're under arrest.
Freeze, dirtbag!
Later.
This is what we do with our power now.
Minor drug offenses.
Actually, what would you say to a little wager?
What do you mean?
Like a little bet.
No, you could. You guys, if you keep it for me, you can just have one of the bricks.
What if we want all of the bricks?
Why would you want to take all the bricks?
Well, just for the fun of it. Like I said, just for shits and
That's
giggles.
not. But I need those.
How about for all but one?
Oh no, I don't like that.
Being kind of stingy, aren't you? Don't you want to have fun? This is a fun place, isn't it?
You're trying to take all my bricks.
not trying to take. Win. You don't want to win?
Oh my God, is that the queen? You might have to run and hide. She's gonna smell you.
Oh shit! And he like, turns and he just runs off, leaving the bar completely empty. At
That was mean.
At that moment, a page comes and runs up to you, Gorbel, and hands you a letter. And
I
then
get to choose these people, correct?
You do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You seem a lot happier, Willem.
I've tried to leave the way of the blade behind me for the most part.
What'd you do with that warp dagger?
It's in a safe place.
But
Yeah, mine.
Yeah.
my
It hurts.
butt. That's why I'm so happy all the time. It's filling a void that was
how's
sorry,
Starry's Room?
beautiful.
Yeah, I've been a couple times. It's really nice.
It's gorgeous. We have a nice acreage in the mountains. We're trying to get some goats going, and trying to open up some trade, and just live off the land.
Excellent.
Wow.
If you ever need any connections to the Belderak, we got some, so we can hook you up.
Awesome.
So at that moment, yeah, the page runs up and hands Gorbel a note and says, "Madam, here you go," and then runs off.
I open it up. Ah, there are fighting forces again near Rose Lake. This group of bandits keeps going around and attacking villages. It's terrible.
Why don't you just fly over and then clap them to death?
I don't think that's the best way to deal with them.
It's a good thing I'm not later.
And no kidding, nobody would be allowed in libraries.
So what do you do about it? Is this a big deal? Or
Do you spend a lot of time in libraries now? Is there a royal library?
Yeah, there are books everywhere.
Yeah.
I've finally had time to collect some.
Excellent. What? Read anything good lately?
I read this.
She holds up the note.
That's true. You did
Yeah.
read that.
Yep. See, I told you guys this whole time. Pieces of shit.
Damn,
wait.
Pinwin.
Told them what?
I take Pinwin's drink back. This makes you mean.
Drunk. The kids have
It's a
changed you.
figure of speech. I'm just kidding.
Wait, you told them what?
Yeah, Pinwin, what'd you tell us again? I push the drink back to him.
Wait, did you guys think that I
These guys
couldn't read?
thought you couldn't read.
What do you mean?
Can you believe?
Is that a thing?
I just tried to think back to all the times that you read stuff, and I couldn't think of any. And I thought
I took
that
a
for
tally and I was
years.
left wanting.
Well, I don't exactly remember you sitting there reading books all the time. We were kind of busy.
Yeah, we were.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. But I also read like signs and stuff when we went into town, and you'd
Oh
be
my
like, "Where
god,
are
my
we?"
eyes get tired.
Yeah. I
She
mean,
has those chronic dry eyes. You know
Dry,
how some
itchy
people
eyes.
get that. Yeah.
At that moment, you guys notice along the high wall up above the hot springs, you see some black shapes moving along, dressed darkly, wearing masks.
What kind of masks?
very familiar masks. You guys are looking at the bleak gathering.
Oh, these fucks again.
These chuckle fucks.
And then there's 2 lightning strikes, and suddenly
Lord Raiden.
someone in all red and someone in all green, glowing brightly, stand in front of you all.
Christmas.
It's Santa. It's Father Christmas. It's he who sits on the throne of presents.
That's a boon.
Finally get an extra boon.
Damn.
The one in red, like, kind of looks around at you guys. Oh, greetings, salutations, and good morrow. And the one in green just says, Sláinte. And then,
Bless you.
Sanjay.
they look around and they, like, their eyes find you all. Oh, okay. Yes, the wolves, right?
Who's asking?
That's okay. That confirms
Yeah.
it.
We haven't really gone by that in a long time.
Let him do his thing.
Right. On to business. We come on behalf of the Ascended. And you hear the person in green goes, Yes, the Honorable Ascended, the hero of the falling plain bridge, the champion of the 10,000 storm army, the fair and well guardian, the eternal sunset shadow, he who walks through the underdeep, and 7-time winner of the Ascended Plains Wiffle Ball Round Robin All-Star Tournament and Family Cookout, the premier, the esteemed, Wisela Max, and there's a roaring, fiery lightning bolt that strikes right in front of you. Suddenly, the entire world around you guys goes dark.
Wait, so the master's son was father?
We are way too
What?
connected.
You watch as he removes a stem from his robe. He is this large individual, but kind of featureless, and his face kind of doesn't make much sense to you guys, and he puts this glowing ember up to his mouth. Hey, guys.
What are we choosing this time?
Nothing. You guys got where you needed to be.
Those things will kill you, man.
Oh, not me. Don't you worry about it. I'm beyond the level of care about anything like this.
I've gone beyond.
What do you want?
I just want to say congratulations for getting to that point, being able to defeat my father and Mandoran.
Were you?
That's really impressive.
You were cool with that?
Yeah. I was trying to help you guys along the way.
Really?
When?
Yeah.
Where?
What are you
How?
talking about?
He snaps his fingers and you guys see a chest kind of drop down and just says, feed me. And then he snaps his fingers again, and then he snaps his fingers again, and you see a member of the Bleak Gathering scurrying through the lab where you guys found Lars and tucking a chest behind some equipment that Pinwin later finds.
Wow.
He shows you various scenes of random objects that you found along the way.
Wow.
And then he snaps his fingers again, everything's back. Just wanted to say, I appreciate the work that you did. And it's really funny to me that they were playing games against each other, my father and Mandoran, but I won the game in the end. I defeated both of them with your help, and because of that, I want to offer you guys something. And you keep in mind this, he's kind of featureless and plain, but he's still wearing like kind of shining raiments, and underneath you can tell like he's very solidly built, like a warrior, but you know that he's got a lot of power. I want to offer you guys the ability, any who want, to become ascended.
Does that mean like Lewin?
A bit beyond that.
What would we do with that power?
Does that mean become an archfey?
No. There's a lot of planes out there. You would be unbound by the typical rules. Imagine that you have been filled with your experiences and abilities to a certain threshold. I can help you get to Ascended and go beyond that.
you'll have power. You'll be able to collect more power than you've ever be able to here on the material plane.
All of us?
Whoever wants to go. You don't have to. I just thought I'd offer.
What about the afterlife?
What about it?
What happens?
I mean, it depends on which afterlife you go to. There's a lot of them.
Is there a hot springs one?
Probably. But I mean, what's the difference at this point, right?
What can we do with this power?
Well, to become ascended, you'd have to leave the material plane for a time. You could eventually come back if you wanted to, but it would open up a whole world of planes that you can't even conceive of right now. That's what I did. But I knew that I had to rescue this plane from my father and from Mandoran, so I planted some seeds. And I also helped, obviously, raise you guys. Sorry about the misdirection, but I'm glad it all turned out well in the end.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm very pleased. But it doesn't really matter.
In life.
Oh, yeah. I have untold power.
I mean, aside from the power.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
more to
also
life
greater
than power.
forces out there.
Like when you're just...
ascended as we are, as I am, there's also ascended that don't have everyone's best interests in mind. And that's kind of the conflict out there.
Ah, shit.
Can we think on it?
Absolutely. Just thought I'd offer this. If you're interested, meet me. I'll find you. But be together, whoever's gonna go. Let's say 1 week's time. You can decide then. No pressure. But if you want a chance to continue your power, that might appeal to some, might not appeal to others, but you can get stronger than you'd ever believe. Anyway, I'm gonna let my cult of followers here, and he points to the bleak gathering on the fence. I'm gonna let them kind of mill about. If you have any questions for me, they can answer them for you.
All right.
But thanks again, and I'll make sure that whether you get ascended or not, whether you choose, you'll have some more gifts in the future.
All right.
Thanks, Max.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Sorry we killed your dad.
I appreciate it.
Do you still want us to call you father?
Oh, no.
Is
That's
Max
fine.
okay?
Max is just fine.
All right.
So, does this mean you and Lewin are a thing?
I don't know how that could possibly mean that.
What?
I mean, you're at the
She's
same
like-
level of power.
She's like a daughter to me.
Oh, never mind. That's weird. Yeah,
This
sorry.
guy's weird.
I don't. We gave him like one drink so far.
That's all right.
He's got
And he kind of looks
twins now.
at you, Pinwin.
He's weird now.
Don't worry. You got more in store for you. There's a lot more coming your way.
What? Why? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Nah, you'll figure it out. And he flicks
What?
the stem of his smoke, and then him and his two companions disappear.
Did anyone see Shadow? I invited him here too. He was kind of mad at me since I didn't say goodbye to him that one time, so...
That one time.
I've seen him a couple of times traveling, but
I miss
he doesn't
that
stay
guy.
in one place very often.
That's Shadow.
He's kind of freaky to people. They're not used
mean,
to
I
seeing
guess.
stuff like him. Just
I like that he's independent, though.
So where's everyone leaning on this?
Yeah, that.
Hard pass. Easy decision.
Really?
I want to live my life and help my children get older, but I also want... when I am old, and if it's between like that and death, if I can help them and future people and generations by battling against bad forces of evil, then maybe. But I do want to spend time, on this plane with my family.
I'm not
Telling
even supposed to
stories.
be here. So I think I've meddled in the ways of this world as much as I should, and probably more than I should have at this point.
Sure.
I need to just go off the beaten path and stop trying to change things or do things in this world, and becoming even more powerful doesn't seem like the way to do that.
Well, I realized something when I was traveling and communicating with Wirecrag and rebuilding everything. I don't think I can move beyond that. I don't know if I can continue without... I don't think I'll ever not want to... I'll never be able to stop trying to save the world.
Yeah.
Like, since I did this, since we all did this, I've just been obsessed with the thought of looming threats, and I mean, there's only so much we can do like this. And I get why this life isn't like this for everyone and why you need something else, but I don't know if I can look away from that.
If it was going to be any of us, it'd be you, Tomar.
With that ability, then I could protect everyone, or I could do what I can. It'd be good to have someone in that corner, so.
I can't believe there was even a question here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, why wouldn't I do it?
Oh, okay.
That also tracks.
Huh.
I would be crazy not to.
We're literally across the board. We have a no, a maybe, a yes, and a... Wait, no, a yes. 2 yeses. Almost across the board. But yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I'm not going to try and dissuade anybody, but it's not for me. It's not my place. Like I said, my being here alone is already, I feel like, probably off or wrong. And just feeding into that just feels like going further in the wrong direction. But you guys are meant to do this. You guys are meant to ascend and become guardians.
You're content just being a farmer? Letting the world just do whatever it's going to do and not saving it when something bad happens?
I already saved the world, Pinwin.
That's true. We can't ask him to do more.
No, I guess.
Like, this
I just can't imagine doing it without everybody.
This Willem here now, this is the most proud of you I've ever been. You're building a life with another person, and
yeah,
you're doing it, man.
That's
and
true.
I respect that. And
Thanks, brother.
I don't know if I could do that.
You do seem happy. I mean, I'm a little jaded because we haven't met for fitness club in a while, but...
Well, you've been busy with the kiddos.
Dad
yeah,
buds.
I know.
So,
yeah.
Pinwin, you're leaning at which way? You know you'd have to leave the material plane.
I would have to immediately, or is it something I could
You got 1 week.
live my life out for a little bit more and then eventually leave the plane?
He said you got 1 week.
You got a week.
Oh my god.
Pinwin, you don't have to do it, and I don't think that takes away from how heroic you are or
No.
the contributions you've made to this world. You also have a family and children.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna look down on you or think less of you either way you go. This is for you to decide.
I think had I have never gone the route where, I met up with Les and I had kids of my own, and I don't know. I see new life in their eyes, and I can't help but want to see that through and want to be there for them and help them along the way like my dad always helped me.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand that thought, that feeling. For me, it's the only way I can ensure that they're safe truly for me is that, but I can protect your kids. I'll protect everyone.
Yeah.
Also, I have literally nothing going on here.
You seem bored.
The ruler of Veldelin.
Okay, don't tell anyone this, but we're working on shifting the government a bit.
Yeah?
We're going to do away with the royal family. I'm going to step down.
Oh, really?
In the future anyway. So I think everyone there can still carry out the plan.
I think we could do more good together on the road in the cosmos.
I think so too. And also, cigarettes with no consequences. Like, how cool is that going to look? And we don't have to lose our faces either.
And we can come back and party.
We still keep our faces, right? Because he doesn't have a face because he's an archfey.
The other two had faces that showed up to announce him.
Yeah, and
maybe just
Benelok
chose to not
didn't
have
have
a
a face, so I think that was just an inherited thing.
Well, how long would we have to stay in another plane to
You
get
don't
ready
know.
for it?
Well, time would probably pass in a different way too, kind of like it did when we were little kids and being raised. It was actually like thousands of years or some bullshit, but it was really not long at all.
And at that point, I mean, if you're ascended like Max, you could probably traverse time itself.
I mean, yeah, you might be able to like go and do this for a long ass time and then be back in time for dinner with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't want you to take that risk.
This is hard.
I can't make the decision for you, Pinwin. We would welcome you with open arms. But I think this is what I'm going to do. I've been traveling ever since we won, and I've been searching for ways, but I just can't fill that void. And I think this is the answer.
This is fucking hard.
I know I would feel a lot better knowing that you guys were out there wielding that type of power. What about the kiddos?
Oh, we have plans for them. I've been working with the Karagar.
What are you doing with your hands? Wringing them menacingly.
It's strange because I spent my earlier years like with Maria. Well, not with her, but just thinking about her, and I couldn't shake that. And I know she's in the Hall of Champions, and I love my children, and I will always support them, and I'll always look after them. But they never felt like mine exactly. Like I've always been tied to what we're doing, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm a good father, and I feel like the best way I can be is to do this.
Well, if it comes to it, just know that our doors are always open to them.
I'll let them know.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Same here.
A week passes. Are you guys all going to gather there? You can choose a location to gather in for him to return to.
Can we
To come
be
grab
in
you
one
guys.
of the hot tubs?
I-
In one of the hot
It
springs?
doesn't even have to be in
I
Dogwood.
would have suggested the Belderac just so I could say goodbye to the kids.
Okay. So you would have, said your goodbyes. So you'd be at the top then of Warkrag or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a peak.
Very nice. So you guys are all up there, I assume? You two to see them off?
Yeah.
All right. And you guys see Wise Lomax appear. So who's going?
I'm going.
Okay.
I step forward.
All right. So there's going to be either of you two?
I'm not ready yet. If something like this comes up later down the road when I'm much older and have lived more of my life, then maybe. But right now.
Maybe in time I'll come back and see if you're feeling more able.
Okay.
So it looks like it's just going to be 1, 2. So there's going to be 3 people total ascending. That's perfect. So
Who's the third?
Oh, what?
What? What?
he's going to like look over his shoulder. Smoothzog. We're going to pick him up on the way.
Wow.
Well, say your goodbyes. It might be a while before you see each other again.
I appreciate it. And also, I didn't feel right hanging on to this. And I think it feels right for you to have it. And I reach into my pack and I take out the mask and I hand it to Max.
He looks at it. And he blows smoke over it, and you watch it turn bright blue, and he hands it back to you. I unlocked it for you.
unlocked it.
Yeah, you can use it as much as you want.
Wow.
Well, thanks, man.
No problem.
I turn to Tomar. That's going to look so fucking cool when I do it.
I believe it, man.
Well, we should probably get going. So, say your goodbyes.
I start like saluting the dwarves walking by, and then I hug all the kids,
Mhm.
and then I.
Is their caretaker there?
Yeah.
She's okay.
Yeah, she's there.
What's your name?
You know, you never ask a lady her age or her name, Willem, or her weight.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Or anything about it.
And then I remove the long beard from my hip,
Okay.
and I place it down at Wyra's feet. And then I go up to Balor, give this to her when she's ready.
You got it, buddy.
Then I'll walk over to Willem, and then
I give you the dwarven salute.
then I smile at you because you're living our culture. then I give you a full hug.
I'm gonna miss you, man. We'll see you soon, though.
We'll see each other again.
Yeah, man.
And then I lift Pinwin up all the way. I squeeze him really tight.
Oh, Tomar. I'm going to miss you and I'm going to miss those hugs. But you have to let me fix that braid in your beard really fast. I'm not letting you leave to Ascension without some good braids.
All right, do it up.
Okay.
Make me look
Gorbel,
pretty.
I'm coming for you next.
Good.
Okay. And I'll braid up his beard. All pretty. And
Hey, what do you say when you come back from Ascension, when you descend again?
Descend uply.
Uply.
Ascend downly.
When you ascend downly, how about we all catch up in that tunnel and have a drink?
I think we
Yeah.
should. Tomar will show you where it's at.
Good. I was going to be like, what tunnel? What
I have to go say goodbye to someone. I go and I find Hexel, my best friend.
You're going on a good journey.
I think it's going to be a really good one.
It's probably fun. That guy, oh man, he just appeared out of nowhere.
Looks so cool, right?
Can't believe it.
All right, well, I'm going to keep an eye on you. Not in a creepy way or anything.
Okay, perfect.
I just mean I'll be looking out for you.
Like all the time, like sometimes I go at outhouse, but I don't have to use outhouse.
no, that's the in-house.
If I start carving your face, I'll stop and let you know.
Please.
All right.
All right. And if I can, I'll bring you one of those cigarettes.
Oh, that would be so cool.
I know.
All right, well, have a fun ascension.
He's going to give you the dwarven salute.
And I give it back. Does my hand just like completely go around his arm?
You're like grabbing his head.
Oh, this is
He's
nice.
smiling. Squishing his eyeball.
All right. Then I have to go say goodbye to Willem.
All right.
I really did not expect this from you.
Why is that?
You're like a dad now. And like
I'm gonna
chill. I can't even picture you slitting throats for me.
be. Well, try not to do that anymore, so that makes sense.
It's weird.
I'm glad that it's difficult to think of me that way now.
But I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you. Trying to do what I can to meddle as little as I can going forward on this plane, in this world, whatever it is.
I think you made the right choice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think you and Tomar absolutely made the right choice. Like I said, you were meant to do this.
Thanks.
And you're going to do right by us. And I think it's going to be great.
And I'll bring your kid back one of those cool cigarettes if I can.
The parting gift. And don't worry. Little boy. I'll bring you back one of those cigarettes.
Gonna bring you back a sick
So
joint.
cool.
I mean, I've still got like 4 of those bricks that Ziggy gave us.
Don't let the kid have those yet.
No. I mean, kid can't have anything yet. but-
I know you're trying to walk the straight and narrow now, but like,
Not that straight.
okay, good. Let your kid have some fun.
Yeah, we're still gonna have fun. Just not of the pointy kind. The
I
pointy
mean,
stabby.
a little.
Look, I'll teach them how to use a bow, self-defense or hunting, sure, but I mean,
And a dagger.
Maybe fitness kids club.
Throwing stars? Nothing? Come on.
none of the martial weapons, no.
All right. Well, I guess I'll be seeing ya.
Yeah, I know you will.
Might give him a hug. Pinwin?
Gorbel, I can't imagine not going with you. This is the worst, and I feel terrible.
Well, don't feel terrible because you have a really nice life.
I do. And I think further on, I might, I mean, if I can, I might join you guys a little bit later, but I have to see this through. And like Willem said, I mean, you both are perfect for this, and yeah, the world will be in good hands while I'm, I don't know, seeing these kids get older. Just watch out for all of us. And yeah,
Will do.
definitely stop by to visit. And my daughter, she's got some spunk that reminds me a lot of you. And I'd love her to at least see you just, I don't know, around.
Please introduce them to Tomar's kids.
Oh
They're
my
very
God.
boring.
Yeah, they are so, oh my God.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah. Yep.
Still going, buh.
Yeah. No,
They
that
talk
is
now.
first on the agenda after
Except for
this.
Wyra.
That's for sure.
Right. I don't want you to feel guilty or feel bad that you're not coming with us. Because I think you deserve to live out your happy ending.
Thank you.
And the world deserves to have you.
And I think you're going to do a lot of good here.
Thanks, guys. Let me see your hair. No,
I kneel down.
I'll braid Gorbel's hair.
Then you hear a, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'll give Gorbel one last big hug.
All right.
Let's fuck off.
All right. And bodega. You guys disappear as Willem whispers bodega. And Gorbel and Tomar, you feel as though you have ascended to level 21.
Ooh.
Far away on a distant shore, dawn comes up on the horizon, highlighting a small little beach. It's out of the way, looks like it could potentially be missed by any passing ship, it's so small. However, a disc the size of, let's say, a carriage, large, but not overly so, suddenly begins to twist in the sand and raise, and light begins to seep out of it. Golden light at first, then blue, then purple. And as the disc moves over and away, if anyone was nearby, they would hear and that's where we're going to end for the campaign.
Wow.
How can you end a campaign on a cliffhanger, Seth?
Rita Repulsa coming off the beach? What's happening here?
What the cliffy hell?
Shit.
Well, that's it.
Wow.
Weird.
I feel.
Again.
Yeah, that smarts.
Damn. Well, I'd give you guys 5 points of boon, but
But what are we gonna
I'll
do
take
about
it.
We're 21 now. We got a new road to go along. We're gonna need them boom points.
but yeah, so we can still vote for the MVPC though, if you guys would like, just as kind of like a,
Oh my God.
Fuck.
or you don't have to. I mean,
don't-
you guys all
I
did.
mean, we could try.
I don't.
Or we can
We're
all
all
win.
the
Want to.
yeah, let's just, you know what? I'll make an executive decision. You guys are all tonight's MVPC.
Yeah. It's us.
But motherfucking dagger.
But I killed the heart, sort of. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
You're
Mirror Luck
elected.
killed the
Yeah.
heart.
He's MVPC.
But you stabbed the heart.
It's true.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Damn.
Well, now what?
Well, now we
Jeez.
get prepared for campaign 2.
Oh shit! There's a campaign too.
There's going to be a campaign 2.
They've already greenlit the sequel.
ABC picked this up. It's gonna be real tame.
And now I will reveal to you all when it takes place.
Yes.
Based on your decisions here tonight, this will actually take place 20 years
from when this ended.
Oh my God,
Nice.
Pinwin's kids are finally grown up. Is Pinwin going to ascend?
Oh.
Willie or
Wow.
Woney.
I mean-
It's a classic.
Willy baloney.
Wow. So yeah.
So
Sweet.
stay tuned, everyone. All of you listeners will have a new, same cast, new characters, new adventures, some big changes as far as the way we play. I think we're going to be doing Milestone, but there's also going to be there's going to be a lot of new stuff, and it's going to be fun stuff. There'll
All
be some
you have
new
to do
elements.
is wait 20 more years.
We are going to be, we're planning on doing this. We're going to take a small break at the end of this season here. We're still going to be releasing content, just not main campaign content. And so you guys will still have something to listen to every week until season 2 happens, which we believe will be sometime in July, right?
Yep.
And once we have an exact date, we will keep you all updated. Right now we're shooting for mid-July, somewhere in that range. So we will make sure to let you guys know when we know, and that should be pretty soon. But in the meantime, we'll have a bevy of content to throw your way.
Join us in the Discord. We'll definitely keep everybody up to date in there.
Yeah, it's going to be
We'll still
tears.
be posting, talking. There's a spoiler chat in there.
Yeah.
We can talk spoilers. We can just shoot the shit, whatever.
And coming very soon, we're going to have an AMA where we invite our patrons to ask about the show. And
Yeah, so if you'd like to participate in that, consider checking out our Patreon at patreon.com/D20_syndicate. And you too could donate a question for our AMA.
I have questions.
I've been writing down questions the last few sessions where I'm just like, wait a minute. I'm looking at my notes and I'm just like, wait, what happened to this person?
So keep in mind that I will answer any plot questions pertaining to only this campaign. However, there may be some things, probably not many, but some things that could potentially be for campaign 2 to
We're
answer.
not smart enough to touch on that.
But yeah.
It's all going to be, what color shirt was Mort wearing when we went back in
It was
time?
poor short.
Wait, so what equipment do I have?
Wait, how many spell slots?
But yeah.
How many bodies are in my bag?
No less than 3, but no more than 12.
Well, I think that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks to Chad Pieper for that awesome intro song. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. And thanks to all you listeners, especially those of you who have been there since the beginning. It's probably interesting to you to see the end of this first campaign and to, go into season 2. We'll see you guys there as well, and you can start from the beginning because these players will be starting from a very low level, and you won't be missing anything. And for those of you who do feel like you've been missing out, keep your ears peeled because I will be providing a Arc 1 and 2 recap here shortly that you can listen through and get completely caught up with the entire story of the Lineage of Moonreach. Other than that, check out our Apple podcast. Consider rating us 5 stars. And once again, read a review or write a review. We will read every review we get on the podcast, no matter how poorly I am able to produce the words.
HOORZ.
Other than that, I think that's it. This has been the Lineage of Moonreach. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Goodbye.
Hey, love Pinwin.
sadomasochist? Is that what the
Sadomasochist.
So-
Emphasis on the sad, though. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Sado.
He's a sado.
Sado is
Sado.
British slang for somebody who is pathetic and depressed.
So a sad hoe.
He's a sado.
He's a sado.
All right, shall we get started?
I think we should.
I don't know. It's our last episode. I kind of want to hang on forever.
Well, too bad.
Shut up, Pinwin.
I'm shivving the jugular of this campaign right now.
Shitting it?
Shivving.
Oh, that makes more sense. I'm shitting this. Like, that's just going to get poop on it.
Now we're going to have to clean it twice.
Now it's dirty. Unless you have clean poop. Never know. I never looked.
Funny story.
Clean
I
poop.
don't. All right.
There's always a corn in the brownie.
There's always a corn in the brownie.
Always a
What
corn
were
on
the
brownie.
ones? What were the microwave dinners that had penguins? on?
Swanson.
No.
Kid cuisine.
Kid
Yes.
cuisine. Oh, I ate the shit out of kid cuisine.
Yeah,
Fuck
dude.
you, hungry man. Kid cuisine is for life.
I'm not a hungry man. I'm a kid, and I like cuisine.
Yeah, it's fancy.
And I just read Mr. Popper's
I would love a
Penguins.
small rectangle of pizza-like material. Thank you.
I always got like the chicken nugget ones. Those were good.
It was never enough food for me.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
Because it was made for babies.
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 Bibs.
Babies.
I liked them pot pies.
Ooh, hell
yes.
yes.
Them pop pies.
It was always like
Marie Calendar pop pies.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was
that's
always
the
like,
one.
oh, I'm not going to make one. I'm going to make two.
Yeah,
Always
dude.
make two.
You know what I liked? I liked the Schwan. They would drop off. You know,
Schwan.
the Schwan man.
Yeah,
they would
yeah.
drop off. We always got
Schwing
cordon
man.
cordon bleus and chicken Kievs, and they both came basically like better, like high end hot pockets. They were like the pocket was made completely out of meat, which was awesome, filled with a variety of delicious flavors, and it would burn your mouth just like a hot pocket would. So you still got that experience.
I took one of your
Okay.
chicken calves from your freezer, and I burned my mouth.
Nice.
It took me
Karma.
so long in life to understand the concept of Schwan.
Really?
Yeah, because I
It's
didn't
kind of bizarre.
It was
have
ahead of its
access to
time.
it. And people at school did it, and I was like, I just don't. Where do you order it? They take it to your home.
Yeah.
It's I couldn't
was
wrap
confusing.
my mind around it.
I was always mad because
I get it now.
the first few times I was like, ice cream man. And then they're like, you want to order like 50 pizzas? And I'm like, fucking no, I want ice cream, idiot. Oh, you want 50 boxes of ice cream sandwiches. What did I tell you, motherfucker? What is this transaction? Do
Okay.
you want to talk to my grandpa?
Yeah, with
I don't.
Schwan and ice cream, I don't know if we did have it for a little bit just to get ice cream stuff. I don't know, but we had these popsicles that looked like they were going to be banana, and I was like, gross the first time. But then I went to go, lick the popsicle, and it was the best fucking thing, and I have
Mustard.
not found it again. It tasted like, I don't know if it was like orangey, like
Orange
something
banana?
citrusy.
Maybe like a
It
creamsicle
was
kind of thing.
so good. It was not creamsicle. It was like just really, really good. And I don't
mustard
know what
butter.
it was, and it didn't match what it looked like. And I was like, this is magic. And then I never found it again.
Damn.
We were on a first name basis with our Schwan man.
Nice.
My
Was it
dad,
Joe?
Sean?
It was Peter.
Peter Schwan?
Peter Schwan.
The very same.
Thank you, Mr. Schwan.
Thank you, Mr.
But
Peter
he
Schwan.
he would always drop it. I think it was once a month he would come by. I can't remember.
Something like
and
Every 3
yeah, we
weeks.
would always get like a big box of like chicken cordon bleu things, some like
Steak.
other variety things, and then we'd always get some sort of dessert, and it was always some kind of ice cream. And one time we got those. They're on a stick, and they're kind of like tongue shaped. Like
Oh, yeah.
And but
What?
but
They're
they
usually
were
something sickle.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I just got that popsicle. But they were covered in like these like little like granular bump things,
Oh, yeah.
and they were
Yes.
pink, and they were strawberry.
Yes, I know
and they were
exactly what you're talking about. And they're so fucking good.
So
Oh!
good. Don't know what they're called. Don't know if I could ever find them again.
They sell. I'm pretty sure they
Delicious.
sell them at grocery stores.
I want
I'm
ice
sure,
cream
yeah.
so
But
bad
they're
right
like
now.
little crispies on the
yeah,
outside.
yeah. They're so good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I feel like Schwan is a scam.
Mm-hmm.
It might be, but it didn't taste like a scam.
It's pronounced schwam.
It seems like a money
scam.
laundering
It might
scam
be.
to me.
It was just something that it was like food delivery back before food delivery was like a thing.
But wasn't it just like
You're gonna get
Frozen
people to
shit?
just start attacking
Yeah.
armored Schwann's vehicles for no reason.
Oh my
they'll be
God.
fine.
Did you guys see that footage of the armored truck getting attacked? Like
Yeah.
they tried to rob
Yeah.
them in transit.
What?
Oh my God. It's nerve wracking. Definitely. We'll check it out later. But yeah, No.
Oh yeah, we're doing a podcast.
Schwann's was like super fucking expensive, I feel like.
Yeah,
And
I think
definitely
I
outside
wouldn't
of
know,
like
but
my family's like regular.
Yeah, it was a
income.
treat for sure. Yeah.
It would be like they'd come by and they'd be like, "You want to buy some stuff?" And they're like, "Not this time." But then they come back another time and yeah, they buy some stuff. This is when I lived with my grandparents, of course. But yeah, it always felt like a treat. Like, ooh, what is this? It always felt like gourmet.
Yeah. This guy
For
comes.
whatever reason.
You guys have a servant that comes to the house. Like,
Yeah.
but it's just like a truck full of frozen food, correct?
Here are your pizzas.
Well, not necessarily. Like, so
they
he
have
would
a cold
have.
side and a frozen side, I think.
Yeah, like he would have the stuff that he was delivering, but he'd be in the area and they would have like the menu or like the catalog that you
Yeah.
would pick stuff from and you'd order, and then the next time he comes around, he would have your order. And some of it would be frozen, but some of it would just be like on ice, like cold.
But it was way cool because in the summer, he would always come by and we'd always get frozen stuff in the summer, and it's because it's refrigerated and like frozen in there. He'd open the door and it just like all this mist would pour out into the street. I remember like watching that, like that looks magical. I want to be a Schwann man.
This magic moment.
You missed your calling.
Oh,
Sure did. Then
Could have been a Schwann guy.
they couldn't even afford me now.
Could have been
They
Seth
missed
Schwann.
theirs.
Seth Schwann.
Seth Schwann chicken.
Seth Schwann.
Okay.
This is stupid.
okay.
we took frozen food too far again.
Nah.
Put those on.
Just peeing compressed air. That would suck.
Maybe, I don't know. It might be kind of relieving, though. Like a
superpower.
fart.
I feel like it hurt too much. Like it'd come out so suddenly.
Well, I mean, depending on like how much pressure buildup.
All
there
right,
is.
Pinwin.
Farts vary a lot too. So.
Yeah, some hurt.
Some are
lot.
sharp.
Yeah.
Some are sharp cheddar.
It's like, was there a knife in there?
Please, Pinwin. Please go.
It's like a firework.
Do you mean farter work?
Yes, I mean farter work, which is a German
This
pop
is how we're
group.
ending campaign
Farter work with an
everywhere.
E.
with the
Word.
umlaut over the e.
Yeah.
Craig just has heartburn. You can take care of your heartburn with this acid reflux medicine. Craig is just an advertisement. Magic. Magic.
Expecto Patronum.
Levioso, fuck!
And recording.
2 years.
Son of a bitch.
Got me up.